right now in
For the
Kamurocho.
future, try not to come here alone again, okay?
Yes, sir. I got lost is all. I'll remember not to walk around Kamurocho by myself.
And here
Your
come the
keychain.
dudes, right?
It's Onomichio. Guess you're still a fan, huh?
Of course. It's like I always say, I'm gonna marry him someday.
Yeah, I remember you said that even way back. So it's become a doctor and marry Michio, huh? Personally, I think you can find someone better.
Huh? But why? Michio-kun's so funny and gentle and strong. What more could you want in a husband?
Good cook.
Nah. Truth be told, he's a handful. He's also stubborn, clumsy, and awkward to a fault.
Kiryu-san?
Hmm?
This may be kind of forward, but, the man in the Michio-kun costume back then, was that?
There you are.
Ah, there they are.
Been looking for you, old man.
There's the boys. Strike up the
Thought I'd pay
gang.
Back what I owe you. Figure with my buds here, I'll add a little interest.
Kiryu-san?
Just hang back, Shizuko. You're safe with me.
But, wait, if you get hurt...
If it means protecting you, a couple scratches is more than worth it.
Hey now, what's this? You gonna run for it, huh?
You're gonna wish I had. But sorry, no. I'd never embarrass myself in front of a kid. I'm not holding back. If you've got a death wish, take your best shot.
Let's beat him down!
I won't hold back.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen.
Nothing personal. You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere. He's dead. Adachi defeated. Let's go. And then just...
Hell yeah.
Kiryu-san, are you alright?
Yeah. Believe me, that was nothing. Are you okay, Shizuko?
Thanks to you.
Good job on
Kiryu-san,
ducking.
You saved me. Like you did last time.
Great. Anyway, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Meow.
Thanks so much for everything today. You even showed me around.
Nonsense. Happy to do so.
Please, I want you to have this.
Oh.
My way of saying thanks.
Oh no, Michio keychain. What?
Use it, wear it, whatever you like. And look, Kiryu-san, we even match.
Oh, you got a second one.
Sure I can have this? It's pretty special to you, isn't it?
Oh, no worries. I have like 50 of those at home, so it's fine.
Kind of excessive, don't you think? But thanks.
I want you to know I have nothing but gratitude for you, Kiryu-san. Look at me, I'm no good. I might be older now, but I'd probably be dead without you. I just keep taking and never give back. Kiryu-san, forgive me. I wish there was more I could do for you.
Shizuko, you've done enough.
Huh?
I said you've done enough. In fact, today I got more than I could have ever asked for. The little girl I once knew, she shivered at the thought of surgery. Now here she is, all grown up, chasing her dream, and making every day count. Might come as a surprise, but do you know how much courage you've given me?
Kiryu-san.
Trust me, you're gonna be a great doctor. As long as you don't give up, I know you'll make it happen. So keep at it. Do your best. Eventually, when you see people suffering like you once did, you'll know how to help. And remember this, I'll always be rooting for you. And your special friend, Michio-kun? I'm sure he feels the same way. So long, Shizuko. Take care of yourself.
Kiryu-san.
Hmm?
Well, I just... Thank you, Somichi.
Back at you. Thank you, Somichi.
Thank you, Kiryu-san. No. Michio-kun.
Doom, bling. Woo! Yeah! Awakening level 9. Shizuko's practically grown up. She was so small back then. Time is... We can explore a bit longer, I think. Take a look around Kamurocho a bit more. I wonder how well this will manage. Perfecto. Yeah, get out of the way, loser. Can I honk this thing? Does this thing honk? Oh, you good? Oh, you good? Nah, this thing is no good in these streets. Alright. We here. Club 4 Shine. Nice.
A cabaret club. Guess it's being renovated? Not surprising. This town's always had a high turnover rate. Oh? Forshine. Same name as that club I helped out in Sotenbori way back when.
Will the stars shine again?
They nearly went under because of a rival club. At least until I stepped in as their manager. It was tough work, but still a great experience. I haven't seen Yuki, Koyuki, and Yoda-san since then. Hope they're doing well. But if this joint's got the same name... Did they open up a new location?
Excuse me. Did you need something?
Not good.
Wait, have we met before?
No, I think you've got the wrong guy. Take care.
Oh.
Do you need something?
Oh my gosh! It's Kiryu-san!
Damn. She caught me. Let my
You just
guard down
vanished
for a
into thin
second.
air one day. I thought you kicked the bucket somewhere. You really ought to show your face more often. But wow, it's so good to see you. How's it going?
It's been going.
Too late to fake it now.
What about you, Koyuki? You doing okay? Is this the same Forshine?
Sure is. Forshine, the hottest cabaret club in Osaka, is coming to Kanto. In fact, we're gonna have our grand opening soon.
Oh yeah? That's great. So how's business? Doing well?
Well, no, not really.
Yo, you Kansai clowns still haven't hit the road yet? Look, you people are the problem here. Outsiders can't just waltz on in and pop up a club whenever, wherever they want. That's not how we roll in Kamurocho. You hear me? You old hags got no place here. How many times we gotta tell you that, Koyuki-san?
Here we go again.
Who's he?
Some guy from one of the rival clubs. He doesn't like that we set up shop here, so he's been harassing us. Thanks to him, there are some nasty rumors going around. And to make matters worse, a few of our girls got scared off and quit. Ugh, that man's nothing but trouble.
Come on now, we just want to settle things peacefully. But if you insist on running a club here, we're gonna have to insist you comply with our ways, all right?
And this conversation's over. Honestly, I'd rather die than take orders from you.
Rude bitch. Fine then. I'll just have to beat them into you myself.
And how are you gonna do that?
Who the hell are you?
One of their hires. As far as I know, Kamurocho doesn't roll any which way. You've got no right to mouth off about how things work around here.
Right back at you, old man. Whatever. Guess I'll have to beat your ass first. I'm gonna send all of you packing.
Happy Pride
You'll wish
Month.
you never set foot in my city.
It's just you? Are you sure? Okay, get him, boys.
Follow
With
my
a, what is that? Taser? What is that? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't care. Die.
knock out your luck.
Try and stop me.
All right, now light him on fire.
Check this out.
All right, now kick him. Oh yeah. Now I just hit him. I hit him real hard. And stab him. Perfect. All right, excellent execution, everybody. Good job. Just as planned. He had 2 million on him. Thank goodness. That's good money.
How's this guy eating? He's way too strong.
Now beat it. Come back here, and you deal with me.
You won't catch me here again.
I'm so sorry about that. You helped me out of a tough spot there. The same as ever. Right, Kiryu-san?
No, not necessarily.
Anyway, before we were so rudely interrupted, I was just about to ask you to come on in for some tea. Step this way, please.
Right behind you.
Is that
Real spacious here.
That's a statue of Kiryu.
Not
We pretty much took over the previous club. It's a great spot.
Wow.
So we went ahead and rented it out.
So, what happened to Forshine after I left?
Well, after you made Forshine the #1 club in Sotenbori, Yuki-san, Yoda-san, and I worked as a team to keep it that way. And for 15 years, we were the best of the best in all of Kansai.
That's what I'm talking
Impressive,
about.
right?
Sure is. Much harder to stay up top than to get there. Then, why are you here in Kamurocho, now of all times?
Actually, I discussed branching out with Yuki-san and Yoda-san, but you know them. Not a greedy bone in their bodies. They didn't want to risk the club's quality dropping either. But after they retired, I was the one who ended up in charge. I figured, since I'm taking their place and all, maybe I ought to try something new, you know?
I see. So Koyuki, the new owner on the block, wanted to give the Kanto expansion a shot.
Well, it didn't have to be Kanto, honestly. I just really love Forshine, and I want to share it with people outside of Kansai, too. The girls back in Sotenbori are golden. They don't need me there to run the club. That's why I thought I should challenge myself. Do something only the owner could do.
That's great. I'm not surprised you went for it, given how much you cherish the place.
Thank you. Still, I never knew how tough it is to run a business. It's so different from serving the customers. There are way too many factors to take into account and no end to trouble, like that guy from earlier. To think Yuki-san and Yoda-san have been doing this for years. I can't help but respect them even more. It was one heck of a wake-up call. I had no idea so many people were looking out for us hostesses in ways we never even knew.
Well, now that you realize that, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Sorry for dropping in at such a busy time.
Oh no, you're perfectly fine. To be honest, I wish you'd stay. Having you as the manager would be a huge weight off my shoulders.
Hey now, you're gonna put me to work again? Give me a break.
Just kidding. I'm serious about being short-staffed, though. We've lost a few of our girls to some threats, and some of our staff have even been headhunted.
No surprise
It's gotten
there.
me kinda down recently.
I guess some things never change, no matter the times. But why not ask the Sotenbori Club for help?
I mean, I could, but the girls there are really popular. And since we'll be opening soon, I doubt I could adjust everyone's schedule in time.
Then why don't you ask Yuki for help? She used to be the legendary hostess, didn't she?
Yeah, she'd really turn things around. If I could even bring myself to ask.
What's happening with Yuki?
Yuki-san's out there making her own dreams come true and trying something new.
And what's that?
Running a restaurant. She used the money she saved up from her hostess days to start it up. Told me herself that she's been super busy since it took off. I just felt like I couldn't bother her with my problems. Not when she's got enough on her plate. And I'd feel real bad disturbing her if she's on track to success. Wouldn't want to drag her down or anything. That, and I can't keep crawling to Yuki-san for help. I need to handle this on my own. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, lower back hurting?
Oh, nothing. It's just because I've been buried in work, my stomach's not feeling too great.
Stomach. Uh-oh.
Don't push yourself too hard, all right? So, Yuki's got a new place, huh? What kind of restaurant is it?
She hasn't told me much about it. All I know is that she set up shop in Yokohama in a corner of a building that's got a lot of bars.
Sounds like Ijincho.
It probably is. Given the location and how she was the legendary hostess, I'm sure she's running a bar or something. I wish I could swing by, but since this is a new venture for her, I'd feel like I'd be a bother if I showed up.
Well, I'm actually staying in Ijincho right now.
Wow! Small world! You should drop in and say hi then. That'd totally make Yuki-san's whole day. I mean it. Go!
All right.
Cool! Let me know how it is. And if she's worried about the club, just tell her everything's going fine and to focus on her place.
Got it. I'll, pass on the message.
Thanks so much. And I hope you can stop by for our grand opening, Kiryu-san.
5 the time. I will.
You got all these
I know
lights
things are
running,
tough right
like,
now,
without even
but
having a
I know
grand
what I'm doing.
opening?
That's always been a bad habit of yours.
Shouldn't that be running you like hell electricity
Right.
bills?
I'll keep that in mind. But still, I'm really happy I got to see you again.
And I'm real proud of how much you've grown, Koyuki. I'll catch you later.
All right.
Will the stars shine again? You've come so far, Koyuki, but I'm a little worried about your grand opening. Yuki's got her place in the Ijincho. Something to check out later. Ting. Zoop. Another unexpected reunion. Wonder what that Daidoji will have to say about this. It doesn't matter now. This was good for me. I'm glad I came back here. Alright, once everyone's ready, we'll take a cab back to Ijincho. Take a cab to Ijincho. Yeah, no, we've taken care of everything we needed to over here. Even the restaurants. What up, Cusco? Kiryu-chan, indeed. Whew. These last legs of his story are making me a nervous wreck. Internally. I don't show it much, but oh yeah. Very emotional. Very impactful. Oh! I'm almost 10 hours into the stream like usual. And I just want that last party member, gosh darn it. Well, that about covers everything, huh? Guess it's time for the big meeting. Yeah. Jinai Station. Once we take off from there, there's no turning back. Are you sure? Like, for real, for real? Like I need to complete everything on Kiryu's plate by the time we head over there? Are you sure? I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. All right. Well, I've got some things to wrap up anyways, so let's go do them. We're gonna have about 3 cutscenes with Zhao, at least, finishing his drink links. And whatever cutscenes Date has for us. So, guess we won't advance until we do those, okay? Oh, Suzuki-san! Thank you so much for all your part-time rescuing! This is just a token of my appreciation! Nice. There are barely any rescue requests at the moment. Thanks to all your hard work, these things come in waves, though, so I hope you'll be ready when things pick back up again. Good, that completed that. Survive. R. 99.99% of content, but you get dies from. Yep.
Nice work out there.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty freaking much. Zadga.
What's up, Zhao? More bad press for your restaurant?
Not this time. Got a message from the Liumang boys. Said they wanted to tell me something.
The boys.
But didn't you leave the Liumang?
Yeah, I did. But they still try to contact me. Mind if I complain for a bit?
Go ahead.
So, what they want?
You remember the blog I mentioned last time? The one talking trash about my place.
Right. Might be the same guy that gave you trouble.
Yep. Those Liumang boys are using whatever means possible to hunt him down. They're hell-bent on catching him. Saying stuff like, he can't go around starting shit and running away like that. And if they do find him, things might get real messy.
But you're not the one ordering them around, right?
No, of course not.
Which means these young guns are causing a racket because
You can't stand Kiryu's English voice actor. Yeah, it's not as good as the Japanese one.
Big a
But
deal as life and death
to
down
each his
in the
own.
underworld.
I'm gonna be playing in
Not
English.
that you need me to tell you that.
Maybe you should try stopping them? That blogger's just an ordinary civilian, right?
So I will say,
As ordinary as they come.
Kiryu's English
I hate
singing,
that I still have to step in
terrible.
at all, though.
So,
it's not good.
how many of these guys are we talking about?
I don't enjoy it.
A lot of them.
Like, I enjoy it to laugh at it, as mean as it is to say.
That's still no joke.
But
That's how it entertains me. But like, they kind of just use autotune in a lot of the karaoke, and it's in English at least, and it's just like
Sort of like your personal guard.
not good, man.
They were kind of adorable in a
But
way.
yeah.
But feisty. Got a tendency to take things a little too far. They're the ones who are really
Well, it's like
pissed off
all
at this
the
blog.
Yakuza games were
Well,
in
I gotta
Japanese
tighten the
up
leash.
until you reached
Must be tough on you.
Judgment
They're not gonna leave you alone.
and
so long as they
Yakuza
keep
Like a
on that
Dragon.
pulse.
That's when they let you hear it in English,
Like
right?
you're one to talk, Kiryu-san. What's going on with me can't even compare to what the Dragon of Dojima goes through.
And for me,
But I guess the two
I
of
prefer
us
to hear
are
it in
the same
English.
boat. I mean, who else can relate to
Less
this kind of
dialogue to
stuff?
read, or less subtitles to read for me, because I've done my time.
No wonder I like drinking with you.
Because I've done my
We can
time
both
reading
complain about the
dialogue,
same things.
reading subtitles through all the Japanese-only
Two of us
Yakuza
make
games,
a
right?
match.
I deserve a little break.
Best we stay on each other's
But
good
also,
side.
hearing all the different voices in
Doing well
English,
so far.
since I read dialogue to the stream, helps me try to emulate
Seriously,
different voices when I
Kiryu-san.
read text out
You
loud.
always look like you're trying to shoulder everything yourself. Hell, you even were quick to accept the fact that your time's been cut short.
Not really. I've spent plenty
But
of
yeah,
time thinking
Kiryu's
about it.
English voice
You
is
don't gotta lie down and
underwhelming
take it.
compared to the Japanese
Could
one.
still try to fight back,
Japanese one's way too good.
survive. Looks to me like,
Like,
you're putting on an act.
It's like
Because you're supposed to be a legend.
Where is this coming from?
it's like the Japanese voice actor
something's
sets
been
the
on the
bar
line.
too high. That
You got
even though
pretty chummy, haven't we?
Kiryu's voice actor does a
enough for
good
me
job.
to
I
air
say
out
he
all
does a
my
good
stupid
job.
complaints to you.
It's not bad
Figured
voice
I'd
acting.
come out
It's
and say
just
it by now.
this is where the Japanese voice actor is, and this is where
cross the
English
line.
one is, right?
You're fine.
He's not down
that
or
in
anything.
mind.
He's not trash. He's just
After all,
not as
it's good
good.
advice from a
That's
good
how I see
drinking
it.
buddy.
Awesome. Made all these drinks worth it. Man, you are one legendary pain in the ass.
Didn't think the drinks would hit so hard today.
Nice. But it's good of you to stop by, man. We have been going pretty hard on the Infinite Wealth streams lately. Like, pretty much minimum 8-hour sessions, 8-hour streams
Zhao. Mind if I
every
join?
time. I get
Grab a
really
seat.
tired the
But
next
go
day
easy on booze,
from such
alright?
long streaming.
I know. Sorry for worrying you.
You better be. I'm usually not one to say this kind of stuff, you know. Actually, remember what we talked about last time? Something new came up.
Oh.
Refresh my memory?
That business with the blogger. The
That
one
was,
who
you know,
talking
5 minutes
shit
ago.
about my place. Turns out the Liumang boys figured out who this guy is.
That's a problem for him.
Isn't that bad news? I
Finished
doubt
the
they'd
game a while
kill him.
back, playing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
feel
Dude,
ya.
nice. That's such
I even
a
told them to lay
nostalgia
off
trip.
the guy.
I only played through it
They
once, but
said
it was a
they
really
got
fun
the
game.
picture.
I hope you're enjoying it.
What's up?
Since they've been calling themselves my personal guard, well, they probably care more about my honor than I do. Can't imagine they'll sit around twiddling their thumbs.
So what's your plan?
I gave them an ultimatum. If I find out something happened to that blogger,
Ah, it's your first playthrough. So you're
I'm closing
playing
up
the
Are you
Switch
serious?
remaster remake?
doesn't matter whether or not it was an accident. If that blogger is ever in danger, I'm packing my bags and skipping town. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Are you sure? Your restaurant means a lot to you.
Hell yeah,
doesn't it?
dude. Enjoy that game. It's a lot of fun.
Wasn't easy getting my skills up to par either. Like hell, I'd be happy to close up shop over something stupid like this.
But there is no other way to stop him.
All that's left is to pray that the blogger gets to live in peace. If he winds up in an accident, then I'm hitting the road.
Sure hope your boys will give it a rest.
Same here. But that blogger is still talking smack about me. Every single goddamn day. Ugh. Wish he'd lay off already.
What kind of guy was he anyway?
Ah, you know.
There's a remake of
He's a
Luigi's
very
Mansion
ordinary,
2?
very lame
Really? The Dark
businessman.
Blue Moon one?
Same guy who caused a stink at my place.
On the 3DS?
Seems like he caught wind he was being tracked and went into hiding somewhere.
Oh, surprisingly perceptive.
And they didn't find anyone at his house, and apparently
That's news
he
to
hasn't
me.
been going to work.
Was he local?
Yeah, he lived close to Chinatown. Made some posts about the places nearby. He's actually written some decent reviews. Judging by his analysis on flavor profiles, the guy's got experience.
That's great and all. But he needs to stop antagonizing you on the internet. For his own sake.
You said it. I'm not sure if he even realizes how much danger he's in right now.
Why not warn the blogger? Doesn't have to be directly. Maybe you could post a comment on his blog.
Wouldn't that come off kind of threatening, though? I'd rather not add more fuel to the fire.
I guess so.
Ah, yeah, I see your point. That blogger probably didn't think the entire Yokohama Liumang would be out for blood. Even if it's just on the internet. Probably didn't realize the owner was their former leader either.
Definitely bad luck on his part. But his manners were even worse. He was filming without permission, then snapped the moment he got a warning. Ever since then, he's been trying to pick a fight with me on the internet. Seriously, give a guy a break.
But if you want to keep your place running, then he has to stay safe and sound. Let's have ourselves a toast. To his well-being.
Oh no, I can't cheers.
Yeah, sure.
I can't
I
cheers.
guess.
I'm out of water, chat. Nar. All right, I'll be right back.
Never been so reluctant to drink before.
You're telling me.
I'll once the screen goes black, I'll press X and I'll quickly go refill me some water. Okay. Yeah. Big water. We got the big water now. Hell yeah. Final drink link.
Great timing, Kiryu-san. You got a second?
Yeah, I can stick around for a drink.
Nah, that's not why I asked. I'm having a little get-together over at my place. Gonna treat those Liu Mong boys to some grub. You remember that blogger who'd been bad-mouthing me? I figured they deserve a reward for not offing him.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, good for them.
Yep. You want to tag along, Kiryu?
We reward that behavior.
Are you sure?
Well done, boys.
I wouldn't want to get between you and your boys.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's about
Oh, the
damn
browser
time I get to
crashed.
serve
I'm
the
sorry.
legend himself a
3DS
meal.
version is getting a version on Switch.
If you
That is
insist.
interesting. I didn't
way I
end
can
up
turn
playing
you
the
down
Dark
now.
Blue Moon. I skipped straight from Luigi's
Now
Mansion
we're
1 on
talking.
GameCube to the Luigi's Mansion 3 on Switch. That's interesting. I haven't been playing any console games since like maybe over a year, maybe over 2 years. I don't really intend to really break them out now and like set it all up for streaming at least. Who knows? Maybe with my free time I might do it again. Nothing really calls out to me though, you know?
Thanks for inviting us, Cao-san.
You're cooking so good, I starved myself all day just so I can eat more of it.
Thanks for having us here, sir.
I stick out like a sore thumb here.
It's all good. We're just here to eat good food.
Hey. Guys, over there.
What? Oh.
Wait, hold up.
Yo, look who we have here. This guy's snooping on us.
Who the hell? Hey, it's him, the blogger.
This doesn't look good, Kiryu-san.
Is he really the guy behind the blog?
Yep, sure seems like it.
Spill it! What the hell are you doing here?
I don't know what you're talking about. Am I being abducted? Please, let me go.
What's all this about?
This guy's been trying to start shit with Zhao San's restaurant again. Looks like he came all the way here just to look for more dirt.
Is there a problem with that? What's wrong with saying a place has bad food? I have the right to free speech, you know.
Gotta say, I'm impressed you got the balls to speak up with all of us here. What should we do with him, Zhao-san? Want us to rough him up a bit?
Do you even hear yourself? Come on now, you can't do that to a civvy. He's right, you know. The guy's free to post whatever he wants on his blog.
Huh, you can't fool me. You're the one behind the Yokohama Liumang.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I know all about it. You sent your men looking for me all over Ijincho, didn't you? When I heard that gangsters were hunting me down, I decided to look into you too.
Very
You're
brave,
the boss, aren't you?
very
Their
stupid.
former
What is your
leader.
goal?
You act like you're not involved in any of this, but you'll sick your dogs on me later.
What do you get out of
Oh,
this?
now. I think you've got the wrong idea.
Why are you
Nobody's
acting
got
like
ours.
this? Does your
that
sense of
right,
survival,
boys?
like, is it not intact?
Since we're all here, why don't we settle down and have a bite? I've already finished prepping. So, how about it, fellas? Anyway, we're gonna have ourselves a party, so don't mind us. We'll leave you alone.
Really?
Yep. Really.
Wait a minute. Zhao-san! If we let him off, then he might write about all this on his blog just for the hell of it. We gotta take that dude's phone away first.
What? No, absolutely not. You can't do that.
The fact that this bastard came here knowing Zhao San's our boss. Oh, no doubt he's screwing with us. Probably thinks we can't do a damn thing.
Well, no way. He's only got a bone to pick with me. Come on, boys, let him go.
We can't. If he's picking a fight with you, that means he's picking a fight with all of us. Zhao-san, you might have left us behind, but we still respect you. Even now, you keep acting like a pushover, so now some blogger thinks he can mess with us.
That's right. You even tossed us aside. Gave up the Liumang.
Oh, so now we're using
We
this.
can't even get things done like how we used to because of this cooperation bullshit to appease a Jinsho.
Sorry. But if you're not happy with how I run things, then like I said before, go hit the road.
Not happening, boss. We all looked up to you. We thought that if we stuck
That's
by
it.
you, we could be
That's
more
it.
like
Nobody's
you.
getting food. You're banned from my restaurant.
Relaxed. But when the situation calls for it, you're ruthless, reliable. a
Nobody's getting
charismatic
food.
leader.
You, that guy who starved yourself all day, keep starving, idiot. You're gone.
Time you wake
They're banned.
up, boss.
The
Tianyo Zhao I know would never let some random blogger off for talking shit.
First, we ought to splatter his guts all over the streets. Let the whole town know that Yokohama Liu Mang's back.
I told you that I'd close up shop if anything happened to him. And I fucking meant it.
But boss, that'd be for the better, right? Wouldn't have to be some chef if he came back.
Quit being some chef.
Yeah, Zhao-san. No, I mean, boss. Our leader!
Let's give him hell, boss!
Stay behind me.
No way. Am I going to die here?
All right, fine. I get how you guys feel.
You do? Then you'll come back?
Nope. I'm not letting you boys lay a finger on this guy. You want him, you gotta get through me.
They're just as feisty as you said they'd be.
Sorry for dragging you into this, Kiryu-san. You mind taking that blogger somewhere safe? I'll stop these guys.
Wait, Zhao-san, are you serious? You'll take us on? All to protect someone like him? Even though we're the ones who have always believed in you?
I'll do anything to protect my restaurant. After all, I'm just some chef.
All right, fine. Have it your way then. Quit screwing with us, you damn wuss!
Need a hand? These guys are called the Four Beasts, right? We don't want you to bite off more
Are
than
they?
you can chew.
What? You don't think I can handle it? 'Cause I'm absolutely starving right now.
Oh, it is just the four of them. You know what? I'll let Zhao handle it. I'll have Kiryu block. I'll have Kiryu block. I don't care. Oh, you want to go first? Sure, let's go. Bitch. I can't block that. Ah.
I won't hold back.
Let's raise hell!
I'll take you on.
You're going down.
Oh, he doesn't have enough MP. He missed. Oh, it's over.
Welcome to the family, son.
Ah, Cusco! But tier 2! Tier 2 with this. Thank you! Bro, thank you very much. Here, let's give him a little bit of help. Let's do this, that one. No, Staminan. There, no. Staminan XX.
Use it.
Thanks.
That's right, Maki. You're not dealing with the average streamer warrior.
Gotta pass this up. Gotta do something about this. Out of my way!
There we go. Got his ass.
Here we go.
Think I'm gonna pass out? Pain in the ass.
It'd be better if I was using the chef job to do this mission, but hey, I'll take it. Oh yeah, dude. When I said I'm quitting my job to take time to do streams, to do longer streams, I fucking meant it. It helps that this game is long as hell. But I can't block that. He hacks Kiryu's phone. Kiryu is unfazed. What is that? You didn't do anything to my phone. My phone is still intact. How could you hack it? Get the fuck back, little bitch.
Gotta pass this up. Gotta do something about this.
Thought I didn't kill? Yes, it did. Uh-huh. Alright, let me recover your MP, my boy. You need it.
Thanks.
Oh, he has very little MP, that's why. Do, 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 do. Die. Ooh, ah.
Allow me. I'll follow your lead.
Had to be done.
Here we go.
10-hour streams here are on Spain are called extended. Usual streams last up to 2 to 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I can keep going. Maybe. Oh, good money.
Strong.
Still as strong as ever, boss. Please, come back. You'll just waste away here.
Thank you again, Cusco, for the resub.
I'm
Tier
real
2,
touched
it's crazy.
with this,
I really appreciate it.
If I went back to being your leader, Ijincho will be split apart again. I promised Sunny that wouldn't happen ever again, and left everything in her hands.
But we've always looked up to you. Still do. If you do make a comeback, we'll follow you to hell and back.
That's so. Hey, humor me for a sec.
Yes, sir. What is it?
This Tianyo Zhao you've always admired. Is he the sort of guy who doesn't honor his promises? Is that what you guys think of me? A man who doesn't keep his word?
No, sir. Not at all.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Hey,
Yes? What do you want?
you saw what happened just now, right? Thus you don't get involved with them any further. I'm sure you felt safe and secure over the internet. But here, you are only safe thanks to Zhao.
I'm so sorry, Zhao-san. I'll delete everything I posted about your restaurant. I won't ever come near here again. So please, forgive me for what I've done.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. No need to delete anything.
Huh?
I just want to ask you a question. When you ate at my restaurant, was my cooking really that bad?
Actually, it didn't taste awful at all.
Hmm?
I'll be honest with you. Your food is the best damn thing I've ever tasted in my entire life.
Come again?
Nothing in Chinatown could even come close. I wanted to use every word in my vocabulary to praise your cooking on my blog.
Okay.
I thought maybe I could spread
So you
the
just went
word.
ahead and
Share your food
you
with
just
everyone.
went ahead and spread
So
negativity
much
instead.
so that I felt like I was on fire. When you suddenly told me to refrain from filming inside your restaurant, the descriptions I had drafted in my head just fizzled out. That really upset me. And before I knew it,
You flung your chopsticks down?
I really am sorry about that. I don't know what came over me. Even though I've been wanting to compliment you, I kept thinking that you humiliated me in your shop.
In the end,
Fucking man,
hatred
baby.
sprung from your love.
So that's the whole story. In that case, sorry. But I can't let you go home.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Hey, Zhao, what are you planning?
Free meals for everybody.
Now, go ahead and eat your fill. You're gonna recall each and every single word of praise that came to your head that day.
But are you sure you want to treat me to all this food?
Well, you were pretty spot on when critiquing other places. Now I want to know what you really think, not anyone else.
I don't know what to say, Zhao-san. This is the first time anyone's ever told me that. No way I'm wasting this opportunity. Bon appetit!
Dig in.
Oh. Oh.
Wow, this is delicious. Damn, tasty.
Stop making me hungry. I
Zhao,
just
You
ate.
sure this guy's the real deal? All he said so far is that he loves the food and that it's damn tasty.
Aren't those the best compliments a chef could hear? There's more where that came from. You better savor it all.
Woohoo! This is the best day ever, Joe-san.
Hey, bro, hit the Super Mario.
So good. I can't stop eating.
Booda boop. Booda booda booda.
My bad, Kitty-san. Didn't mean to drag you into that whole mess.
Enjoy your
But
dinner,
you
Maki,
did.
at
Missed out on
exactly
a free meal
midnight.
because of you. At least that blogger looked like he enjoyed himself. The man ate everything you put in front of him.
Huh? Back up a sec, Kiryu-san. You didn't get to taste my cooking? At all?
Pretty much. Surprisingly.
Well, there'll always be another chance. We're drinking buddies now, aren't we?
Yeah, that's true. But after
Buddies.
seeing you fight earlier, I can understand why your boys want you back. You've got a knack for being a leader. Does seem like a waste of talent.
Oh yeah, maybe. But all my life I was taught how to lead others. For as long as I can remember, I was told it was my birthright. Then one day I inherited everything from my dad. And now that I've left that all behind, a new world opened up to me. There's no way I'm letting that go. Not without a fight.
Being a chef means the world to you.
Yep. There were a ton of possibilities, but the only one that mattered was the one I chose.
I think I get it.
Tossing a wok over a roaring flame, seeing the customers smile after eating my food. Everything's so fresh and new. I really dig the way things are right now. And not only that, but if I can knock back drinks with a buddy from time to time, I'll be set for life.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. Cheers.
A humble life's not so bad.
All right. That is all of Zhao's drink links. Let's talk to Kashiwagi. I mean, bartender.
It's good to see you, Suzuki-san.
Thanks. All right if I stop in?
No need to ask. You're always welcome here, friend.
As long as he's calling me Suzuki-san, that's who I am to him, I suppose.
Sir? Is there something on my face?
Oh, besides the scar.
No, of course not. I apologize.
Just a little joke I have. After all, there's always something on my face.
Can I ask, have you been in Yokohama a long time?
Well, now, I haven't kept count. Must be over a decade at this point.
Huh. That is quite a while. One more question, sorry. Do you happen to have a favorite food?
Good question. Why do you ask?
Cold noodles. Any chance you're, partial to them?
Guilty as charged. I do fancy a bowl now and again, yes.
It's just... I once knew someone who preferred them as well. He was practically an older brother to me. And you bear such a striking resemblance to him. I couldn't help thinking that, maybe... Forgive me. This isn't your concern.
Nonsense, sir. So long as I'm proprietor, my customers' concerns are my own.
Makes me feel a bit better to hear that.
Suzuki-san, I get the sense you've endured some hardships. Enough time spent behind a bar, you can read most by their face alone.
Then tell me, bartender, what do I have on my face?
You were always strong, so you never learned to ask for help. And too few know when you've been hurt. That's the impression I get, anyway.
These fucking tsunderes, bro, trying to hide their actual identities.
I'm joking again. That's how almost every man starts seeing himself past middle age.
Oof.
Especially the ones with such worn and chiseled faces.
Sounds like that must apply to you, too.
Before I came to own this place, I also lived in a world with no room for weakness. Forget it. It's not important.
Whatever you say.
Let me put it like this. I was raised believing that vulnerability was the enemy of survival. I carried that dogma with me for too long. Is it the same for you, perhaps, Suzuki-san?
Are you saying your outlook's changed since then?
I accept help when offered now, to one degree or another, while trying to give those around me whatever help I can. And I'm content with how things are. Maybe that's what it means to have a real home. And to do more with life than just survive it.
That's an admirable point of view.
You've fought so many battles and loved so many people. Maybe all that's left of you are your scars. How could anyone call this a just world when men like you can't be promised a good, proud ending?
Come on. How do you know you say that to all the guys?
I'm saying it to you. Saying it as someone who's found a happiness here that I worry you never could.
Damn.
Again and again, you've been denied peace and rest. You've been denied something as precious as your name itself. But right now, for this one moment, you have people willing to help you if you ask them to. After all the tragic
Waves.
mistakes,
Where's
their
Zhao?
camaraderie is what proves you're still a noble man.
Hey, is it just me, or are they staring at us right now?
The bartender's never usually so chatty. Wonder what they're saying.
I can't simply tell you to embrace vulnerability, but try depending on them while you can. After all, you're getting up there in years. You're almost too big to be told what to do.
It's uncanny. You're so much like him, bartender. My old Aniki in another life.
May I say, sir, that if the day does come when you're able to take back your name, I'd like to see you then. We'll speak frankly. Neither of us will have anything left to hide. I'll pour you a drink worthy of yourself that day. On the house. Naturally.
For what it's worth, I liked this drink too. I think I should go. Thank you for the conversation, bartender.
The pleasure was mine, friend. Always happy to help.
Appreciate it. So long.
Now you know why it's called Survive. Names are such powerful things.
If the day ever comes when we can speak freely, we'll start it off with some of the finest liquor he's got. Wonder why he named his bar and what he did. Survive. I've got so many questions. So he didn't get the lesson after all. That's Kiryu. Yeah! Alright! Yeah! He's an S rank. Let's go. Oh, let's see. How much does bartender cost to purchase? 10 million. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, he heals? Okay. Rumors abound of a private service provided by Survive's bartender. Heals about 1000 HP to all allies and greatly increases defense and willpower. Our most hush-hush delivery, but we never skimp on the watermelon. Doesn't cost a turn. So it's a big time heal. Holy. Crazy how Kiryu gets all the pound mates.
What's going through?
And again, I have a lot of side quests to do as Ichiban, so we'll see, we'll see. Hello, bar mama. Whoa, mama.
The crunchy fried chicken skin looks so good. Are you guys cool if I
Crunchy
squeeze some
fried
lemon over
chicken
it?
skin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No lemon.
I'd like that.
I'm good with it as is.
I'll pass on the lemon, too.
I think you're missing out with no lemon. It really adds to the dish. So it's a waste not to use it.
What? Adds how?
The juice draws out the natural flavors of the chicken. It also helps reduce your fat intake. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Is that right? I never knew.
Flavor, huh?
So whose do I need to put it on? Who wants lemon?
Me.
I'm out.
Me.
Never mind, I'm in.
Actually, I'll pass. No, wait. I do want some.
None for me.
Gosh, you guys are a pain in the ass. Add your own lemon, then.
Looks like you guys pissed her off.
Whoops, sorry. Wait, Zhao, what do you mean none for you? You were the one going on about it.
Hey, I was just giving you the general opinion.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Psycho. I put more lemon on yours to make up for it.
I didn't want lemon on mine.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Thanks for mine.
That was great.
Certainly food.
What a wild cast of characters. Wild and wacky. Just a second, Date. Just a gosh darn diggity dang second. I think there's a memory to be had over here. Oh, first of all, this thing too, whatever the hell it is.
Picture perfect.
Here we go. Oh! Koyuki said Yuki's place was around here. Hmm?
Ginshirine? Has this always been here?
Come on, come in! Come one, come all, and get your fill of sushi!
Damn. She what?
Don't tell me.
Quit your jabbering and stuff your pie hole with sushi! Don't be shy, sit your bum down and enjoy!
What the hell is she doing?
What's this? A customer?
Ah, damn.
Oh god, my first customer this whole week!
First?
Welcome.
Oh, Lord.
I'm, Suzuki.
Oh.
Wreck!
Gosh, it's Kiryu!
Wreck! Bro! How you doing? So much for
You
that.
disappeared one day, so I thought you gave up the ghost somewhere. I never thought I'd meet you here, of all places.
How's everyone doing? Welcome aboard, folks.
How did you even hear about this?
What's happening? A bit of side story. Soon to be main story.
Oh, gotcha.
We're meeting old
Anyway,
friends.
Please come this way. Come on, come in, and get your fill of sushi.
What's happening with you guys?
Sure thing.
What up, Len? Welcome aboard. She from a different game? Yes.
It's been so long, Kiryu-san. Like, what, 15, 16 years?
Has it now? Time really does fly. Can't believe a legendary hostess is making people sushi.
4 hours of misery because Owen was
I've
drunk.
seen it all.
Did that surprise you?
Owen can really like sing his heart out when push comes to shove. That's for sure.
Wanted to run my own restaurant. Didn't
Kiryu's
matter
voice
how
is kind of
big or
trash.
small.
Here's the
And
thing.
since my specialty
Compared
is
to
Chirashi sushi, I
Japanese
figured,
Kiryu's
why not
voice,
give it a
it's not
shot
as
with
good.
my
I don't think
big
it's trash. It's just not. It can't reach the high bar
Not a
it
bad
sets.
plan. The fact that you can put your hard-earned money toward making your dream a reality is impressive in
But it
itself.
is disappointing to hear compared to
So,
the
how's
Japanese
business?
one.
Doing well?
Yeah.
I think it matches.
No, not at all. I make a pretty mean bowl of chirashi too. Maybe it
In
just
English.
doesn't pair well with booze?
Maybe. Who knows? But you used to be known as the legendary hostess, right?
I'm not arguing
So
with
if
you.
call
This is
them
how
some
I
of your
actually
old
feel about
customers,
Kiryu's voice
they'll
actor.
definitely come running.
I don't think it's bad. It's just not as good as it could be.
But I can't. Doesn't feel right, you know?
I stand by that. I don't
I mean,
dislike
if people
it.
only ever came here to see me, wouldn't you feel bad for the food?
You're already gay in chat.
Because then it doesn't matter what
You're
I do
wreck.
for them.
Happy
I shouldn't
Pride
have
Month.
to rely on my old rep when I'm trying to run a sushi place. It's just not right. It'd be a totally different story if I had a bar instead, or a joint that runs on service and hospitality. But at my place, the chirashi belongs in the limelight. I want people to come for my sushi, not me.
You
Well
can be
said.
worse. That's not because you're gay. That's just because you're being worse.
You think so?
You will not get a kiss
I
for
do.
Pride Month. Sorry.
Sure, at first glance, things may seem overwhelming, but
See me next
you've got
karaoke
your own
night.
principles and ideals. And you never let yourself get carried away.
Assuming I get super drunk and not super depressed.
You could have gone with the trends to
For
keep
real.
Forshine on top for over 10 years. But I'm sure it was just as important to you to strike the right balance between old and new. You stayed the best of the best because you managed to do exactly that. You've got what it takes to be a great business
I didn't
owner.
growl last week. And I was surprised you guys didn't think I growled. I felt like I did growl because I was really just like crawling on the floor just groaning. For like the last 3 hours when we were discussing Peachy.
But it doesn't change the fact that my place ended up being a total flop. I've got so much time on my hands. I get so bored.
Koyuki told me you were super busy though. Did you lie to her?
Well, yeah, I had
It felt like I would have growled.
I kept raving to her.
I was
about taking
definitely
on
like
a new
going,
challenge, so telling her I've got nothing but time on my hands is
just
so
like
lame.
dying
I
noises.
don't want her to worry about me either. If I told her my place was practically a barren wasteland, I feel like she'd swing
Mumbling
by
but not
every
growling.
single day.
I still don't know what you mean by growling.
Fair point.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Koyuki admires you a lot. Always has. Always will.
That just made my whole day. The only reason I can even try all these new ventures is because someone as reliable as Koyuki-chan supporting me. I really appreciate her. But she's always been a hard worker. I'm a little worried she'll collapse out of sheer exhaustion one day.
About that. Things are looking a little rough on her end right now.
Huh?
A joke barked behind you.
Club's about to have
What?
its grand opening.
What the
but they're
fuck?
short
Now
on
you're
staff.
saying
Some
I'm
guys have been
barking.
harassing
You're
them.
shut up. You're bugging.
Koyuki's been doing what she can, but the new club's pretty big.
This lore has gotten out of control. I'm putting an end to
When
it.
it opens for business. Doesn't look like she's feeling great either.
Oh gosh, really? I'd totally lend her a hand if she told me.
You were making your way
just didn't want you to
towards
worry
us.
about her.
Going.
Even said she didn't want to drag you down.
That's
since you
not
told
how
her
you
busy
describe
were.
shit.
Oh,
That could just be me going,
Guess it's on me for
just
trying to
groaning,
show
bro.
off. Now I feel
I don't
awful.
get it. Y'all were drunk too, and you
Kiryu-san,
interpreted it as
Would it
growling.
be wrong if I help out Koyuki-chan? Do you think it'd annoy her?
Why are you asking me about what Koyuki think? I'm sure you already know the answer yourself.
Yeah, you're right, Kiryu-san. Thank you.
Yeah, Kira doesn't often
No
get
more being distant.
drunk anyways.
Whenever Koyuki-chan's in a pinch, I'll always
But when
be
she does
there to
get drunk,
help
she
her.
gets drunk
The two of
fast.
us are like
That was really
sisters,
funny
after
to
all.
watch.
I'm gonna pack up, get ready to head out to Kamurocho and all. I hope you'll come for Forshine's grand opening too.
If I have the time.
All right, time for this old lady to show off what she's got.
Sounds very Persona, I suppose. Good stuff. Yuki's gonna be a huge help. I should swing by for Forshine's grand opening. Yuki hasn't changed much since her cabaret club days in Sotenbori. She's still the same clumsy but honest girl I met all those years ago. Now she's earnestly doing her best to run a Chirashi sushi bar in Ijincho. Hopefully, it takes off one day as well. Do 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 do.
I'm good.
That's the yeah, yeah, buddy. Oh, I buy everything. Oh, is she? Who is she? Hong Kong girl. 10,000 yen for a Hong Kong? Let's go. Easy. Perfect. Easiest Hong Kong of my life. Drunken German. Honkers. Hey, Date.
Good you're here, Kiryu. Ready? Round trip to Kamurocho and back?
In and out 10 minutes?
Everything you need?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Straight over to Stardust. Kazuki and Yuya are both working there today.
Yeah.
Hope
Let me
you're
see them
prepared for
again.
this. We're giving that bucket list some weight.
Why is everyone drunk today? It's Wednesday. What happened? What's today? What? Huh? It's a day off tomorrow for Europeans? Ah.
Kamurocho's prevailing
So you're
host
saying
club,
I should keep
Stardust.
streaming until y'all pass out
Prevailing, huh?
from drunkenness. Is that what you're telling me?
They've come a long way, I suppose.
Obviously, the Jingon occupation.
So you're saying I should still keep streaming until y'all pass
Now
out?
it's returned to its more traditional roots, so to speak. That Kazuki boy's always had a vision.
You're not kidding. That's not just traditional. It's downright nostalgic. Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Oh shit! Get his ass.
Yuya.
Honestly, things never change.
Yeah,
right
Len's
in the middle of the
homesick.
street.
Owen's coping.
Like I give a shit who you're with. The Tojo clan couldn't even get protection money.
Bro, you just got that shit on.
Get out of here. Don't come back again.
You're freaking dead! We're gonna ruin this joint!
Oh, yeah, sure you are.
But the best you got for me? Real Kamurocho natives sneeze better threats. Let me teach you. Never screw with the big boys.
Is that Yuya from all the Yak? Correct. Wow, look at them just buttering this guy up.
Hey, isn't that? Oh my gosh, Kazuki-san!
Why do they look younger? How do they look younger? What the fuck?
Nicely done.
Why are they glazing them up?
Fearless as the day I met you.
Kazuki-san. I'll cover the outside. You worry about business on the inside.
Bro, that's not fair. Kiryu looks old as fuck. How do they look younger? How much makeup are they wearing?
On it.
Dude, I'm telling you, Rek, Infinite Wealth is the biggest payoff of my life for playing through every Yakuza game. It's like how you feel after
as
finishing
popular as
Persona
ever, huh?
and you go on a victory lap,
Suppose so.
like
I
getting
appreciate
like
you
you
helping
know
me get one last look at them.
like conversing with all the bonds you
Slow
made
down.
throughout the year. This game is the victory lap for playing every single Yakuza game. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it?
Those crooks were looking for protection money. Amazing how you all beat them back. And by the looks of it, business is booming for you.
Imagine how you feel
Suppose so.
that
We're,
last
pretty old-fashioned.
hour, 2 hours
Our
in
competitors
Persona.
like to say we're
Now
behind the
extend that to a whole 100 hours
But
of this game.
Kazuki-san's a great boss, and with him in charge again, we're all eager to work here. The fact that he still pulls in such young fans is especially motivating. Us young bloods have to keep up.
Now, of course, there's also the sections of Ichiban, which create their own entirely unique stories. Like that's why the section's expanded. It's not all just entirely glazing the past. Like there's also the main story to be had, but it combines both, so it's a huge game.
They had money, weapons, people. Things got really rough for a bit.
Jingon used Stardust
Rek
to
recently
launch their
finished Zero, so
Kamurocho expansion.
I mean, he could probably get through it
It was a
quickly.
smart play.
Oh, mister, you know your stuff.
Majima hasn't shown up
Have you
yet
heard the
other than
entire history behind it all?
memory recollection. But he
That's
might
why the
show up
Jingon was
soon. I
targeting
think he will
Kamurocho
show
in
up
the first
soon in the
place,
story.
You see, the Korean mafia was beaten badly by Tojo Clan Yakuza back in the 80s. Meaning, no offense, you two look like you might have been around back then. Do you know about the Dragon of Dojima?
Yep, I've heard the name before at least.
I figured. No one who knows anything about Kamurocho wouldn't know Kazuma Kiryu, after all. Yeah, Kiryu-san was a legend who kicked the Jingon out almost single-handedly. Kazuki-san and Yuya, though, had the misfortune of being his friends. So, when the Jingon Mafia finally came back, they went straight for Stardust and Retribution. You could say Kazuki-san was just another victim of Kazuma Kiryu's legacy of violence.
Huh. Not exactly sure that's accurate. You know?
Are they spoiling? Kinda. A little bit.
Has always been about honest
Just a
people paying for
tiny
the underground
amount.
sins. At least the Jingon are dead and buried now, anyway.
No,
Kiryu-san,
Dante's
too,
voice works.
so I've been told.
Dante's voice
And with
works
all
for
of
what
them
he
gone,
is.
It fell to Kazuki-san to rebuild on his own. It kills
It's a
me to
little
think of him having to bow
slightly
his
off.
head
No,
to every
it works.
moneylender
Nah,
in town.
I'm coping
If those
myself to
criminals
believing it
can hear me
works.
From hell, especially Kiryu,
It's their faces that don't match? I believe you. I believe you on that.
I see. Fair enough.
But it
I'd
is
say you've got a
distinct.
point.
What I like is that they're distinct.
Hey. Thanks for your time. Hope we didn't bother you.
No, of course not. No bother at all, sirs.
Hey, where are you going? This isn't what we came for. Kazuki and Yuya are coming to Serena in a little while.
Don't tell me you invited them there.
What's behind me?
I'm
What,
not
my
saying you
jacket?
have to reveal yourself. It's just a chance
For real?
you to see how they're really doing.
No. I saw
For
for
real?
myself they're doing well. And I've heard enough.
Oh, come on, don't say that.
My chair looked different. Oh, yeah, I just have my
Whatever that
jacket
toddler of a
wrapped,
host said,
wrapped around the back of the
Kazuki
chair
and Yuya
kind of
don't
deal. You
agree
see?
with him. I've never heard them utter one word of resentment.
Even still,
Honestly, just come upstairs. What's a Kamurocho trip without revisiting this place anyway?
What was Yuki doing there? She opened up a restaurant, literally. We were told that, I didn't remember them perfectly. I knew of them because of the side quest, the side story we do in an earlier game. Koyuki was running a new hostess club of her own in Kamurocho, moving from Sotenborg to Kamurocho. And she told us that Yuki opened a restaurant through her earnings as a hostess.
Not every day the legendary detective of Kamurocho asks you out for drinks.
Is that the kind of barefaced flattery Stardust customers get treated to, Yuya?
That wasn't flattery. Everyone knows I speak my mind, pure and simple.
All right, all right.
Hey, by the way...
True. Good job remembering that.
You didn't, reserve the whole bar for us, did you?
Not at all. This is the slow time of night. Always clears out around now.
Come on, Yuya. Don't be presumptuous.
Okay, Kazuki-san, but I bet you were thinking the same thing.
Here it is, trying to clear your name by muddying mine. I apologize for that, Date-san.
Oh, get this, Date-san. Know what happened earlier? Some small-timers actually came around for protection fees.
Yeah, I saw. Happened to be down the street during the confrontation. Well fought. Don't tell anyone I said that. Technically, I probably should have arrested you.
How are you always so up to date?
Rolling on Stardust's front door just now? Gotta say, it actually brought back memories.
Yeah? Of what sort?
Spoilers.
Do you have to ask?
Spoilers incoming.
I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing.
Yep. Dead to rights, yeah?
Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
Back in the day, Yuya would hurl Yakuza hither and yon from our doorway. I'll say for one, Kiryu-san, naturally.
I get it now. Of course he'd come to mind.
Hard to believe that was almost 20 years ago now.
Yeah. Crazy. I can count on one hand the fights I've lost in my life, but I've never felt strength like his before or since. That first night, he looked just like any other mid-rank.
He sounds like Joe Swanson. No, he's a voice that is very recognizable in anime scenes. I just always forget his voice actor's name.
Never slows down, huh?
I want to say Dan Green, but that's not it.
Kiryu-san will have been dead for as long as I knew him when he was alive.
Yuya keeps a bottle on reserve just in case he ever shows up again someday. One of our most expensive bottles, in fact. Doesn't exactly help our
This guy's
bottom line.
name, forget his last name, but Yuya. Yuya from Club Stardust. Careful, you might get Omega spoiled if you look characters up, so
now and again.
That's on you.
Still, he had a way of bringing trouble wherever he went, wouldn't you say? Stardust must have surely suffered over the years because of him, no? Your doorman has something of a grudge against him, in fact.
Can't in good faith deny that, I guess. Talk about someone the world just has it out for. There were times he'd waltz in, and you'd know a storm was coming. I don't know. Do you think Kiryu-san would forgive me?
Patrick Seitz. That makes sense.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you're still carrying this with you, might as well let it out.
Okay. Thing is, No one ever took the brunt of it worse than Kiryu-san himself.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
When that man clenched his jaw and furrowed his eyes, all your doubts would disappear.
I'll never forget the first time we met.
What's so what'd you
He was
find in
ready to
Boruto?
overthrow
Tell
the
me.
Kojo clan, all on his own.
Besides everything.
But then, he found a little girl worth 10 billion yen.
Spoilers!
And decided to protect her like she was his own blood. After that, Kiryu-san became an icon to the city.
He voices Ichiraku.
Knew
Nice.
the courage he could instill.
Yeah, dude, he's everywhere in the anime scene. Like he's a lot of voices.
Times felt bearable then.
His voice is very recognizable. I just never remember his
That's what
name.
Kiryu-san was to us. That's why it's so hard to believe he's gone for good.
Hey, that
Good, good. Turn your brain off. Thank you.
Why tonight? Why invite both of us here all of a sudden? Did anything happen recently?
What do you mean?
I wonder. News of Kiryu-san, perhaps? A sighting, a rumor?
Boruto's a full filler arc
Some
dedicated to
sliver of
Squid
evidence somehow
Games.
suggesting
Wow,
that his
really?
death was a feint?
Don't do this to yourselves. I'm sorry, but I called you because I felt like seeing some old friends.
I see. And that's all it is?
Come on. Can you blame us for hoping for something more?
You too.
Kazuki-san likes to say that Kiryu-san deserves to have us honor his legacy. That's why Stardust was
Honestly,
worth all the scraping and clawing it took
The
to
Squid
get it
Games
back.
are just the tuning exams.
Yeah, that must have been difficult. But from the looks of it, Stardust has truly recovered. Kamurocho itself even, like the city's healing from Tenkaichi Street out.
For the first time in a long time. I think I'd be proud for him to visit us again. I'd like him to know that we're still standing.
I'm still
I
standing.
understand Yuya and his bottle now.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
all right. I have a feeling he's damn proud of the both of you. Believe me, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Sad. Sad gay.
I should apologize for dragging you all the way up there. I know you're busy.
You don't have to do that. I appreciate all the work it took.
Kazuki and Yuya, well, feel free to tell me I was right. Those two have always looked up to you. Maybe
What's
Kamurocho
hot?
can become a little bit better if its people don't forget the man who fought for it. How was it hearing all that?
Gay? Okay.
It was good. I felt happy. Like listening in on your own funeral, though.
Oof.
Yeah,
True.
that's understandable, I suppose. Although, what better way to find perspective on the life you've led than that? No one expects they're the poor bastard everyone will say good riddance over. Except maybe you. You think you only ever put people in danger. I'm gonna prove to you you're wrong. I'm working on another clandestine reunion. Stay in touch until then.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, we chugging it back? All right. Yo, say cheers, Kiryu. We chug that shit.
Thanks for the drink. See you again soon.
Good night, Kiryu. Do your best to hold on to what they said.
I saw Kazuki and Yuya over in Kamurocho. Though the club is a shadow of its former self, it's a far cry from when the Jingwon Mafia took over. Only I could open up a bottle they've prepared for me. But I suppose the fact that they've kept it so long is satisfying enough. Ah, yes! We can call them through pound mates. Fuck yeah! Let's see what they do and how expensive they are. They are... okay, 500,000. Alluring toast. You'll have the night of a lifetime in the capable hands of Stardust's #1 host, as well as its owner. These club scene veterans will ravish all enemies with 1,000 base damage and increase the party's magic. Doesn't cost a turn. I need money. I need money. Shit. Can I go to Kamurocho from any taxi? Really? Oh, here we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Come on, Date-san, call me already. Maybe I need to go into a battle or something. Oh, there it is.
Hello?
Date here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure, understood. I'll be there.
We should have, like, what, 6 more missions from him to do? There are quite a few. Unfinished business, memoirs. No. Lifelinks, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay. Got it.
Hey, Yuki.
Oh, hey, Kiryu-san. So this is Foreshine Tokyo, huh? Never imagined our club would make its way here. To think our tiny little cabaret that nearly went under would come so far. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional.
You were against expanding to Kanto, weren't you?
Nah, I wasn't exactly against it. I just, you know, never found the courage. I was scared of failing and losing everything that we built. That's why I could never bring myself to do it. But Koyuki-chan's amazing. She knew the risks and still pressed forward. No matter the end result, this is a huge first step.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, asshole! You really did a number on me last time.
Who's he?
Oh,
A
boy.
friend of yours?
Does he look like a friend?
A club's turnout on day 1 shows how it's gonna do in the future, so we figured we'd crash the party.
Yuki, stand back.
What do these guys do before coming in to fight? Like, do they snort a line of coke? Do they inject heroin just to feel courageous? Like, you know how badly I kicked your ass last time.
Follow my lead.
You know what? You want to get into the club? Let's see how well you do in the club business. Come on. I can drop 5 mil.
Delivery. Coming up.
Hey, thanks so much for stopping by. And now, top dogs, Kazuki and Yuda.
Stardust icons.
I'm humbled you requested me. May I raise a glass to you?
I'm you. Let's start the night.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Face isn't changing.
Hey, where are you?
Let's spend the whole night together.
Oh my god. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Eyes on the prize. 3, 2, 1.
Wanna cheer you?
We hope to see you again soon.
Nice.
I won't hold back.
All right.
Hope you're ready.
Let's suck up his money real quick.
Check this out.
Yep, I just made back half of what I spent. Easy peasy.
No begging for mercy now.
Oh, where you going? Where you going, buddy? Come on.
I'm over here.
Watch this.
And we made back what we spent. Just like that.
Ugh. Never mind.
All right then. All done cleaning up the entrance. Let's take a look inside, Yuki.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hello.
happen yet. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! What? Yuki-san? Hey there, Koyuki-chan. I heard you were in a pickle, so I came to help out. Well, if that's okay, that is. Of course that's okay. Why wouldn't it be? But aren't you super busy with your restaurant? Well, about that. I'm not busy at all. I just wanted to look cool in front of you. I'm so sorry. Wait, really?
Yeah, really. She had a lot of time on her hands.
Ouch. Truth hurts. Yuki-san! Whoa there! What's wrong? Nothing. I just really wanted to see you. I was so lonely without you. Koyuki-chan! I wanted to see you too. You're doing great, you know.
Aw.
Hey, it's about time to open up shop, isn't it? Don't you need to get ready?
Oh, right. Yuki-san, do you mind lending me a hand? Of course I don't mind. Wow, after all these years, I can't believe I get to be a hostess again. Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked. Come on, this way, Yuki-san. You just sit tight, Kiryu-san.
All right.
Spend the whole day until it opens and closes. Isn't that the golden statue I gifted them? Didn't think they'd keep it around.
Wait. So, what do you think?
I got no choice here.
Beautiful.
You look stunning, Yuki-san. With you around, it's like we've got 100 girls working the floor. But today's the grand opening, right? If only we had another first-rate hostess here to really get things rolling.
Oh.
But do we know anyone like that?
Oh no.
A first-rate hostess, huh?
Please no.
I might know someone.
Huh? You do?
Oh, unless we bring Saeko.
Great!
Yeah, Saeko would be great.
Please ask her.
Sure. I'll give her a call.
Yeah, perfect.
I was wondering what's all the hurry, but I never expected you to call me over to a cabaret club.
Yeah, put Saeko to work.
Who's this?
A friend of mine, Saeko. She's the mama of her own club back in Yokohama.
I'm Koyuki. Oh, sorry for having you come all the way here, Saeko-san. And I'm Yuki. I've known Kiryu-san for pretty much forever.
Yuki and Koyuki?
No way. Yuki-san and Koyuki-san as in the legendary hostesses of Four Shine? Sotenburi's #1 cabaret club?
Yep, we sure are.
Oh my god! Oh, this is incredible. I can't believe I'm meeting actual legends.
Girl talk.
I have read
Oh my god, girl
the
talk!
management book over and over, Yuki-san.
Thank you, that's sweet.
Now, when did you get published?
It just happened to happen one day. Man, what was I even thinking? But hearing how someone read it from cover to cover makes me real happy. Anyway, today's our grand
What up,
opening,
Torf?
Saeko-san, but we're a little
How's it going?
short-staffed. I'm sorry this is all so last minute. But
Welcome to the
do you think
stream.
You could help us out? We'll definitely pay you and all, so...
Sit down and relax.
I'd love to. Oh, this would be such
We've
a
got
great
plenty of
learning
yapping to listen to, that's for sure.
Such an honor to work alongside you both.
Much more enjoyable if you played all of the other Yakuza games in the past.
So, do we have enough hostesses?
Yes, all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. But we still have one more role to fill.
What role? Boy, don't tell me.
Back at it again.
Wow, black really suits you, Kiryu-san. Just like old times, right? Sure takes me back. Ooh, you look real handsome. Sorry, we don't have many guys working today either. I really appreciate you stepping in.
Oh, hold up. You were a manager at Four Shine, Kiryu-san? How'd that happen?
When you live as long as I have, you experience all sorts of things. I'm already dressed for the part, so I might as well go all the way. Let's make this a night to remember.
Exactly!
Old Kiryu is clean.
Ready, ladies?
Play the music.
Forshine Tokyo is open for business.
Play the music. Damn it. I thought they would play the jazz music. Yay! Look at all these middle-aged men we're making happy. Woo!
Thanks for coming.
Fuck, I wasn't ready.
Finally over.
I wasn't ready to press the button.
That was a great showing.
I never am. I don't expect
of
it.
the Kansai giant Forshine.
Great work, everyone. Y'all did amazing out there.
That goes for you too, Kiryu-san. And I really can't thank you enough, Yuki-san, Saeko-san. Thanks to everyone's efforts, we made it through the night. When I took over for Yuki-san, I didn't want people thinking Forshine was done for the moment it changed hands. That's why I kept pushing to expand to Kanto. But in the end, I just exhausted myself. Honestly, I feel awful for dragging you all into my mess. I wish I could have gone about it better. Yuki-san would have done a better job for sure. I'm really sorry for my incompetence.
Koyuki.
What are you saying, Koyuki-chan? You attempted something I never had the courage to do. Just that by itself is amazing. I wouldn't have even gone for it. Like, yeah, it's true there are things I can do that you can't right now. But same goes the other way around. There are lots of things you can do that I can't even imagine. So you just keep doing you, Koyuki-chan, and give everything 100%. There's really no need to copy me. Not when you've got plenty going for you. Plus, you've got skill, trust me. So believe in yourself. I want you to shine bright as the star of your own show, all right?
Yay!
Yuki-san.
Yuki-san! Whoa!
She's amazing. I think I get why everyone calls her the legendary hostess.
Yeah. Me too.
Ah, good times.
Thank you all so much for today.
You've got a handle on things now?
Yeah, and I think the
I'm still
harassment will
waiting
die
for
down
when we
thanks to
meet
you,
the Obitarian
Kiryu-san.
again.
I'm gonna give it 100%.
I don't
for
believe
the
she's
sake of my
gone. She's still here
precious
somewhere.
Forshine.
I believe it, dude.
Come stop by again sometime. You too, Saeko-san.
I'd love to.
Well, oh, she showed up in,
I think I need to step up my
she
game,
showed
too.
up in
Gotta
The
keep my
Man Who
restaurant
Erased His
afloat.
Name, so
By the way,
I'm not sure.
what kind of restaurant are you running, Yuki-san? You never told me.
Oh, dude, good night, Torf.
Oh,
Thanks
she
for
did.
stopping by and saying hi.
It's a Chirashi
Have a good
sushi
night, man.
place.
Huh? But why sushi of all things?
Oh, you know, you experience all sorts of things when you live as long as I have.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, my business hasn't taken off at all, so I ought to learn from your example and do my best.
We can't have your restaurant go under. I'll visit you every day and have chirashi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. But don't worry about me, all right? Just focus on your club.
All right.
Well, guess this is it then. You ladies take care.
Wait!
Huh?
What's up?
Since we're all here, why don't we do that thing? One last time before we head
Bro,
out.
it's been 13 games. I don't remember what that thing is.
Oh, right. That.
Yeah, let's do it. You too, Saeko-san. How about it?
That thing from the photo in Yuki-san's book.
All right, fine. Might as well sign off with that.
Okay, here goes. Let's wish each other all the best in our future endeavors.
1, 2, 3.
Forshine!
I don't remember that at all. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, chat. My brain is fogged. I don't remember that at all. But hey, very nice. It was an honor and a pleasure to see Forshine start anew in Tokyo. Feels like it's put a little spring in my step as well. Yuki, Koyuki, never stop shining, girls. Probably because I heard it a bunch in Japanese and not English, so that would make sense. So we can summon them for pound mates. Let's see, what do they offer? I hope they do damage. I would like for them to do damage. Hell yeah. When you need some relaxation, call on 2 legendary hostesses to provide the very best in customer service. Delivers 1000 base damage and a party-wide attack boost to boot. Doesn't cost a turn. Nice. So these guys do magic, these ladies do attack. Got it. Alright. Let's take a taxi to our next location. No, actually. We gotta go talk to Date again. Yeah. It's 11 hours in. Alright. How do we... Where's taxi? Where's taxi? But I still want to keep going. I gots to. All right. There is so much to do. There is so much to do in this video game. All right, what up, man? Talk to me.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. I assume you're ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm prepared.
Good. As it happens, there are a few familiar faces visiting Ijincho at the moment.
What are you talking about?
I suppose that's pure coincidence.
Would you believe I didn't invite them? The Seiryu clan did. To prepare for the dissolution, Eben has been
are we
in
gonna
touch
go talk
with
to
regional
Omi people?
families across Japan.
Or...
These two have come to answer his call.
Oh.
All the way from Hiroshima.
Oh shit, okay.
Onomichi, actually.
Onomichi?
No way.
A Yomei Alliance subsidiary, the Hirose families Tagashira and Matsunaga, here in Ijincho right now.
Huh. Tagashira. Matsunaga.
Yep. I joined forces with the Hirose family. We all had each other's backs, caught up in the conflict surrounding their
They're
hometown.
here to investigate the Seiryu for themselves. Unfortunately, Captain Nagumo couldn't make it.
Investigate, you said?
If Ebina's dissolution succeeds, every Yakuza group in the country will feel its effects. No matter where they're located, no family can ignore Yokohama right now. So, Tagashira and Matsunaga are here to survey and report back on behalf of the Yomei.
Wow. They're representing all of Hiroshima, that means.
The Hirose family might have started small, but they've been making a name for themselves. Many would credit their old patriarch Toru for that. He died doing wet work for the former Yomei chairman. He died loyally. As such, he left behind a family worthy of respect. They report directly to the chairman now. Which means your boys are officers of the main family. They're trusted with a lot these days.
I see. How about that?
What's wrong? You've got that look on your face. You don't want to see him?
It isn't that. Not exactly. I'm worried how they'd react if they knew I survived.
Yeah?
Why? Think they'd take it poorly?
The Hirose family was small, but they were as tight-knit as any family I've seen. As soon as I entered their lives, that all changed. And Hirose's death was a direct consequence of that. If I'd never set foot in Hiroshima, Tagashira and the others might still have their boss. I never apologized to them. In fact, I took the easy way out by going into hiding. How could I ever show my face to them again?
Who said you'd show your face? Hang back, just like with Kazuki and everyone. Hear Tagashira himself say what they think of you. Honestly, you should get how this works by now.
Maybe so.
Remember, Hiroshima is part of your legacy. The last heroic stand of Kazuma Kiryu. Tagashira and Matsunaga saw history made there. Don't you find the prospect intriguing? Hearing their thoughts on your final moments?
That's a sad way of putting it. You make it sound like I'm some voyeur.
Either way, the timing of their Ijincho trip is perfect for us. Don't question serendipity. They're drinking at a bar nearby right now. Let's not miss them.
Well, all right.
See them there, Kiryu? Those are your boys.
Yeah. It's like they haven't changed at all. Same as when we met. Well, not completely. It's strange seeing them with subordinates of their own.
Why are they acting like Yakuza? The place, the whole thing,
came all the way to
had a
Yokohama
dissolution.
for this?
They're treating us like dirt here. Supposed to be honored guests. Seiryu hospitality, my ass. We're Hiroshima dignitaries for crying out loud.
Doesn't seem like they're in a good mood.
Are they that pissed off that a girl hasn't sat down with them yet? Really?
Not sure. Hard to tell from just eavesdropping.
Right then. I'll take it from here. Let's get a better look at these big shots, huh?
Date-san, what are you doing?
The Daidoji faction doesn't own me, in case you've forgotten. I can say hi to whomever I want.
Date-san! Damn it.
And just who might you be?
Tokyo Metropolitan Detective Makoto Date. Are you two familiar with me?
We look like guys with lots of cop friends. Go polish your badge. Should warn you, these two pups ain't housebroken. Any closer and they might bite you.
Hey, calm down. There's no need to be a prick.
The hell? You got your head screwed on wrong, or you just want to die, old man?
Whoa, hold a second, Tagashima. Tokyo detective named Date, he said. Kiryu Aniki had a buddy called that, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it. Wait, so then what's he doing here?
You're Hirose, Tagashira and Matsunaga, correct? Be happy to buy you boys a drink. I'm off duty, not looking to bust anyone. Just want some company. Same as you two, from what I can see.
Yeah, well, the girls here ain't exactly swarming us.
You sure about this, Aniki? I mean, knocking them back with the fuzz?
You heard him. Man's off duty right now. We're just three assholes, no titles and nothing. This way, we never drank with the enemy team. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right, Dante-san?
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, all right then. Matsunaga Aniki says you can buy his drinks. You can buy his drinks.
Good, I appreciate it.
Date sounds surprisingly good with people.
Let me ask you both something. You sounded pretty pissed off before. Why was that? It's never just because of the girls.
Nah, it wasn't about that. Yokohama's a long trip for us, and we're being treated like hicks. There's ex-Yakuza all over town, and they're eyeing us like we got a disease.
The Seiryu clan sure as hell not offering to cut us into anything worth a damn. Why even invite us? Too worried about their own profits taking a hit.
I mean, look around. They're scoping us out from every angle. They all stare, but nobody says as much as hello.
Wait a second. You mean everyone here is Yakuza?
Ijincho's got ex-Tojo and Omi guys crawling around like roaches right now. We're doing fine for ourselves out west in Hiroshima. Only came by to be courteous.
What he means is the Yomei Alliance asked us directly, and we followed orders.
I wonder, is your table so barren because they're trying to ice you out?
Maybe women around here are smart enough not to drink with a couple of small-town bumfucks.
Say that again, asshole!
Whatever it is you're looking for here, you're not gonna find it. So screw off.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Big talk from men that what got dissolved, huh? You bastards really want to throw down, huh?
I miss these guys.
Go ahead!
Nobody cut our family's balls off.
Whoa, Hiroshima thugs are all talk, right? I'm sure we can take them. Catch the next train home, fuckers, or we'll punch your ticket for you.
Oh.
Who the hell's that?
Hey, you need to stay back, damn it. Kiryu.
Whoa! Well, he tweaked there.
Kiryuin.
Kiryuin? Date-san, you know this guy?
Oh, no. I mean...
What was that little tweak there? Dude, he got
Hiroshima dignitaries
possessed.
should know better than to disrespect the cities they visit. This is how blood starts running.
What's your deal?
We'll handle this from here. Right, Date-senpai?
Yes, of course. This is my junior partner, Kiryuin.
Kiryuin.
Okay, everything's settled? You two leave while you can.
You're out of your mind. This ain't no one's fight but ours.
Damn it, stop. You're in enough crap already. Stay back.
Fight on.
I'm ready.
Oh, that's this bar we were in, duh. I thought that you said they were in Yokohama. Why are in, huh?
Nothing.
Why are we in Kamurocho? And the fight's almost over. There's one guy that lived.
Here we go.
He died. Ba, ba, ba.
Hey, this is a story.
Oh no, wait, that place is in Yokohama. Never mind.
Detective could throw haymakers like that. Nah, only out here would you find a cop stronger than a Yakuza.
Stronger. He's good, but I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I get it now, though. No wonder Tokyo PD got these city Yakuza neutered so bad, huh? Right, champ?
Sorry about him. He doesn't say much.
That's a good quality in people. Strong and silent. Actually, it reminds me of a guy we knew.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking the same thing. Kiryanaki. Same kind of mojo.
Oh?
Exactly. Something about this quiet son of a gun reminds me so much of him.
Huh. Is that so? I'm not sure. After all, I've known Kiryu much longer than you two would have. No offense, but he's much cooler than this one.
No, you know what? That's a very good point. I mean, look at him. The guy, sure, look at this guy. I mean, Kiryanaki was way more badass.
Okay, probably so.
Although, strange how alike your names are.
Okay, Date, now you're just rubbing it in, you little shit. He's just...
Both names sound tough, I'd say. Except Kazuma Kiryu. Whew. Man, that name's just on another level for us. From the moment we first met him, he redefined what the Yakuza meant.
That he did.
How? What did he do for you? Was it even a change for the better, do you think?
That's hard to say. Kiryu Aniki guided us through dark times. Our patriarch Hirose died. So did Chairman Kurusu. Onomichi's big secret came out, and it's still getting attention.
Giant worship.
And then the man we took as our Aniki got killed. Oh, could have asked him so much more. Just stormed in one day and fixed up messes. Like pulling up every rotten weed that's sprung since World War II. Now, the police say that Kazuma Kiryu took all the other mysteries with him to his grave. But that's gotta be a load of bull. They gotta know more than they're telling us.
Plus, all the big shot politicians got their asses saved by the cover-up. Those, Daidoji, what do you call them? Of course, they're the reason the Yomei Alliance made us a direct subsidiary.
I guess the Hirose family came out all the better thanks to Kiryu Aniki at the end of the day. Nowadays, we got way more prestige. The Onomichi locals tease us about it, though.
I think that's a good thing. Huh? Wouldn't you agree?
Putting all that aside, there's something about the whole thing that still hurts.
Good night, Rack.
Yeah.
Sleep well, dude. Thanks a lot for the raid again.
What is it, if I may?
See you tomorrow, probably.
The Hirose family's down to just 3 proper members between Captain Nagumo and us.
Let's see.
Our youngest
Roll the
officer
dice.
was named Yuta.
For
He's
real?
off to Okinawa living his dream life.
Good night.
Good for him. His Yakuza just feels like things are never gonna be as good as they were then. Kiryu Aniki inspired us to heights we never imagined ourselves in.
Seriously, Kazuma Kiryu's final battle, and we were there to see it. Hiroshima woke up for one big, incredible moment. Then went back to being the same old sleepy
It
town
hurts
as
when you
it
get
was.
Ryuji.
Just
For real.
empty and tired.
Helm Snow and Patriarch Hirose would have wanted it that way. Plus, he got to spend his last minutes fighting Kazuma Kiryu with everything he had. When he died, it looked like he was at peace.
Good night, good night.
I will never forget that.
Never
The
forget
old
that.
man, part of it must have been finally not having to do Takeru Kurusu's dirty work anymore. Even still, he was a model Yakuza.
You can redeem almost 3 Saitama specials. How do I feel about it? You can only redeem 1 per stream, so
More and more.
I feel about as I feel exactly 1 Saitama special's worth of anxiety.
If you two hadn't stopped us, we might have died bleeding out in this cheap hostess bar.
Now that's a Yakuza.
Oh, fucked up if you do that after 11 hours of streaming.
On a tacky carpet, a long ways from home. How the hell did it get this bad without us even noticing? Between Hirose-san and Kiryu Aniki, all we talk about anymore is the ones we lost. Same old shit every day, over and over. If they could see us right now, they'd be ashamed. And you know what? It was seeing Kiryuin-san fight just now that made me realize it.
Say that again.
Funny how little things like that can open your eyes. What's going on now? Are you leaving? I'm still buying. No need to quit early.
That's all right. We're headed home. Seiryu clan's been investigated by us enough, I'd say. Right now, all I want is to tell Captain Nagumo everything that happened here tonight.
Oh, what will you say to him?
That over in Jinsho, we finally met someone Kuryaniki might have seen something in.
Hmm?
Now, Cap will never believe us, not in a million years. He'll say we're drunk and stupid. But I'm gonna tell him, even if it shouldn't have been possible, I saw what I saw tonight.
So did I.
Oh, well, that's great. All right, I won't keep you any longer.
In that case, let me say one last thing to you both. The Seiryu clan's plot, all these Yakuza amassing underneath them, they can't be trusted. Hiroshima needs to stay as far out of this as it can.
With respect and all, no shit, detective. That Ebina's a smooth-talking swindler, but the Yomei Alliance ain't dumb enough to fall for it. Hiroshima will steer clear of the conflict. Promise you that.
Of course, Kiryu-san. Your advice is appreciated. We're bidding Yokohama farewell now, if that's all right.
Okay. Nice meeting you.
It's good to see you, Kiryu-san.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I get the feeling they might have figured you out.
Maybe they did.
Sheesh. If your boys ended up in that brawl, it could have painted a target on the entire Yomei Alliance. And to avoid getting sucked into war, Easiest thing would be to cut off the Hirose family and be done with it.
Yeah.
That said, it was reckless of you to jump in there. Don't come crying to me if you get busted.
Do you think I'm blaming you? I'm very grateful. If not for your initiative, I never would have spoken to those two again. Back in Hiroshima, I made a mess of things, and I left without fixing them. I didn't deserve to know what happened next. But I was always curious.
And I'm glad we did what we did.
Oh god, is he gonna drink that whole thing? Okay. I thought he was about to just
Thanks
gulp
for the
that all
drinks.
down in one go.
I'll see you again.
Till then, good night, Kiryu.
Forgive me. I drank with Matsunaga and Takashira, members of the Hirose family. With how they were talking about their circumstances, they sounded like real Yakuza. Perhaps because they were following in the footsteps of their boss and Aniki, Nagumo. This reunion just showed me how much better they're doing for themselves. Why are they rank E? Now I'm not gonna invite them to my island. Like, they offer me no money. But that shit doesn't really offer that much money anyways. Alright, we've gotten 4 of these. So now we just wait for another call from Date. I don't know how much we have to run around for, but let's just run around and see. Otherwise, it's really just main story time, but I really want to get these life links done. Today. Today. There we go.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu.
Sure, understood.
On me way. Meow.
Pedal to the metal.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. I assume...
I'm ready to go.
All right. Our guest this time came all the way from Kyushu. Chief
Nagasu
Nakajima of
Taxi!
Nagasu Taxi.
Holy.
Chief Nakajima.
He looked after you during your stint as a cab driver back in Fukuoka, didn't he?
We still have to meet with Akiyama eventually. 10 years ago, Chief Nakajima helped me out. I never told him my real name, even after I left.
Hey, what's up? You remember him, right? Don't tell me I wasted my time calling him here.
You didn't. Besides, I wouldn't be that ungrateful. It's just... I never thought I'd see him again. Chief Nakajima was about the only civilian I spent a lot of time with.
You tried running from your past back then, too, didn't you? Even went by the alias Taichi Suzuki and everything.
Yeah.
Trouble always finds you somehow. In the past and even now.
You said you called a chief here? How was he? He must be getting along in years now. Did he seem well?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you go see for yourself?
What? Did something bad happen to him?
Oh, good heavens, I can't drink that much. Well, ain't this a pickle?
Oh, come on, Mr. Chief. Don't be shy. Today's a special treat, isn't it?
Well, you ain't wrong there. Speaking of which, Date-san's not here yet. Wonder what's taking him. This ain't a scam, right? You're not gonna rip me off.
Don't worry. Date-san gave me a rundown. That man's a real detective, you know.
Date-san, what was with that ominous look earlier?
Well, as you can see, he's doing great. Figured it'd make you appreciate the reunion more.
You
Cab
tricky
company's
bastard.
Not exactly doing well, but the chief does everything he can to keep it going.
That's great. Glad to hear it.
Thought so.
Wait, Date-san, you've never met Chief Nakajima before, right? How did you even get him to come all the way here?
Well, I might have abused a bit of my police authority. Told him that I wanted to ask him about his former employee, Taichi Suzuki.
What?
Also told him it was a personal investigation and that we couldn't talk over the phone since the higher-ups don't know about it.
Wow.
I asked if he could come to Yokohama instead.
You do know how suspicious that sounds, right? I'm surprised the chief fell for that.
I offered to cover his travel expenses, so it's basically a paid vacation. His drinks at this club are even on me. Oh, don't give me that look, man.
What? I was just worried about you. You're always coming up with all these lies for me.
I thought I told you this before. I'm only doing all this because I want to. Don't sweat it.
10 years ago, he told me himself to come back and work for him again, no matter what. He gave me a hand when I hit rock bottom.
I'm thinking of all the memes of when Kiryu is a taxi driver.
Guess it'll be on me.
And him just doing awful jobs at it in Yakuza 5. Oh, Lord.
This place sure is a riot. Hey, maybe I ought to move to Yokohama myself.
Wow, would you really? Then you could come visit me every day. I'll be here waiting.
Boy, I do that and I'll be broke in no time.
Oh. Pleasure meeting you, Chief Nakajima. I'm Date. You been enjoying yourself?
Oh, gosh darn it, I'm sorry. Got a little carried away there. Nearly forgot I was meeting up with you, Mr. Detective.
No need for the formalities. Thanks for coming all the way here. Mind if I take a seat?
Oh, no, not at all. Please do. Still, to think Suzuki-san's name would come up again. But like I told you on the phone, the last I saw Suzuki-san was 10 years ago.
Oof.
How's that even gonna help the police?
Such a long time.
Well,
Those
truth be
games.
told, I knew Suzuki personally outside my work as a detective. Honestly, I just wanted to have a drink with someone else who knew him. Sorry for making a fuss out of this, Chief.
Oh, no, it's fine. You even paid for me to travel here and all. Besides, I feel the same way about Suzuki-san. Wasn't one for words, but I could never forget him. Just that kind of fella, you know. So what happened? Did Suzuki-san cause some kind of incident?
Maybe.
He ain't getting arrested, is he?
Huh? No, I'm not going to
Huh.
arrest him.
What's interesting is, like,
See, Suzuki's been dead for a few years now.
Huh?
none of
Come
these.
again? You ain't pulling my leg or nothing.
You
What's it
didn't
called?
know?
No,
None of these
not
life
at
links,
all.
like, have
no
seen the
clue.
Tatara channel's expose on
That's what
Kiryu.
happened to Suzuki-san.
I guess it's still a somewhat
I
close-knit,
can't
like,
believe my
audience, at
ears.
least maybe to just
He was always
Yokohama.
so serious. A real dedicated fella.
Hey, something doesn't seem to be adding up here. Just double checking. You were aware that Taichi Suzuki was a fake name, right?
A fake name? Nah, ain't no way. That doesn't sound right. No siree.
Ain't no way.
Uh-huh. Okay then, why don't you settle
He's still
down and
covering
hear
for
me out.
Kiryu.
Taichi Suzuki was a fake name. His real name was Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza from the Tojo clan, known as the Dragon of Dojima.
You're talking about the same Suzuki-san? Ah, that's gotta be a lie. Some big mistake. You ever consider that the Suzuki-san I know and the Suzuki-san you know are two different people?
Fine then. So that's how you want to play. Then explain this. Take a good look at this photo. This guy looks real familiar, doesn't he? Perhaps you've seen this on TV before. You're looking at Kazuma Kiryu. Shortly after this footage aired, he was sent to prison, then lost his life in Hiroshima.
Frankly, that don't sound like the Suzuki-san I know.
What? Really?
He's probably playing dumb. He's got the right idea. Letting the police know that he was involved with me wouldn't do him favors. Especially that he's got his own
Guess
company
I
to
should have
run.
looked into your story more carefully before coming all the way out here. If I had known we were talking about two different people, I wouldn't have let you pay for my whole trip.
Now hold on, sir.
Whoa.
What's with the act?
Huh?
We both know for a fact that Kiryu went by Suzuki in Kyushu. So why are you pretending
Why
you
is,
don't know him?
why is Date laying it
I
on
ain't
thick?
pretending. There was just a little mix-up. Sorry, my mistake. I'll even pay for my own drinks, too. Take care now.
No, wait. Please.
I think we're done here. Besides, I ought to get going. Let go!
What has gotten into you?
Nothing. You're just being a bother.
Wait, please. Hey, stop right there, sir.
Ooh, what's going on? Why all the yelling?
How can I let him
Judging by the
know?
way you wanted to run from me, I think I get what's going on.
Huh? What about?
You probably did come here to talk about Taichi Suzuki, and maybe squeeze in some sightseeing on the side. But with how you're acting, I'm guessing you saw this recently.
Oh, that's...
What? Yeah, so he
Your
does.
plans
Okay,
changed
so
when
Suzuki
this
Channel
video
is coming
started
around.
going around. Suddenly, rumors that Kazuma Kiryu is still alive and kicking.
I wonder why
spread
this isn't
all
being
over
brought
the
up from the
internet,
other past
despite
folks.
his supposed death. Word got to you too, didn't it? Right after you agreed to meet with me here.
I don't know a thing about that.
What's going on?
If Kazuma Kiryu really is alive and in hiding, then you wouldn't want to tip off the police. Even a minor detail about his past runs the risk of endangering him. Long story short, you don't want to sell your friend out to the police. But after coming all the way to Yokohama, it looked just as suspicious to cancel our meeting. It all makes sense now. That's why you're trying to act like you don't know Kazuma Kiryu.
You got the wrong idea. That's completely off.
Where you're coming from, you probably aren't too sure if I really am Kiryu's friend. In that case, it'd be best for you to say I've got the wrong guy. Keep mum and leave your seat. Chief Nakajima, this has all been one huge misunderstanding.
Huh?
Neither Tokyo PD nor the Fukuoka police knew that Kiryu had been employed at Nagasu Taxi. Have you ever gotten a call from the police asking after him? I'm positive you haven't, because I'm the only one who knows about your connection to Kiryu. After all, I heard all of this from the man himself. In fact, he even told me about the first time you two met. He helped out a woman who was being harassed, but let himself get beat up in the process. At the time, he had nowhere to go since he had to cover up his history with the Yakuza. He nearly gave up on life. That's when you entered the picture. You took him on and hired him as a taxi driver. That guy's known as the legendary Yakuza. You think he'd crack in the interrogation room? I heard all of this straight from the horse's mouth. I may not know what's going on in his head, but I consider him my best friend.
Oh,
Date-san.
man. Man.
Well, that sure explains a whole lot. Guess it can't hurt to trust you then.
That really sobered that guy up.
How about we turn back the clock? Start fresh, take it from the top.
Works for me. I found out that Suzuki-san was actually Kazuma Kiryu from the news. Saw him in that Yakuza scuffle up in Kamurocho. Must have been a little while after he left our place. All his old co-workers were pretty shaken up, me included. Sure, I knew he was no run-of-the-mill guy, but I never thought he'd be the legendary Yakuza. Also, just between us, a lot of my employees are hiding scars because of something or other in the past. Same goes for me, too. So I was never, ever gonna rat out Kiryu-san to the police. But the moment I told myself that, news got out about Kazuma Kiryu dying somewhere in Hiroshima.
That must have been shocking.
Of course it was. But now, what the heck even was that video? I can't make heads or tails of nothing no more. You know something, don't you, Date-san? Is Kazuma Kiryu... is Suzuki-san still alive? Please, Date-san.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be right if I just lied to your face after unraveling all that, so I'm just gonna say no comment.
No comment?
That's not enough for you?
That's great. Real great. Just what I needed to hear. You know, you're a lot like Suzuki-san. No tact, no skill at lying, and a good man.
This coming from you? You're just as bad at lying.
You got me there.
After getting to know you, Chief, I think I get why he wanted me to pass on a message.
Huh?
When the two of you first met, he had just drifted all the way to Kyushu in order to protect his loved ones from his own past. That was the lowest point in Kiryu's life. In a place with no one he knew, with no one to turn to, with no one to talk to or depend on, until you showed up and lent him the hand he needed.
Mm-hmm.
Words can't describe how indebted he feels to you. Still does, to this day.
Ha, that's so. Then I got something to say to him, too.
And what's that?
The last time I saw Suzuki-san, I left him with these words. You're part of the family now, Suzuki-san. Just be sure to come back to us, no matter what. I still stand by those words today. So if you ever find yourself in trouble, you'll always have a home with us. I'll be waiting for you back in Kyushu. So just remember, you're never alone. Think you could tell him all that from me, Date-san?
What a response. Woo! Good shit. That's the good shit. When's Akiyama, though?
Thanks again, Date-san. Got to wrap up some unfinished business there. Now the Chief finally knows how much I appreciated him. There's nothing more I can do now.
Come on, don't be like that.
All right, that reminds me. You said I was your best friend?
No, I mean, I was just trying to, well, you know, earn the Chief's trust. I had to.
Sad.
Your words really cut me to the core. They were comforting in a way, especially in these times. Could you not take back what you said?
Oh.
Yeah, of course. Hey, you want to hug it out?
I'm not drunk enough for that.
Yeah, figured.
I got to see Nakajima-san, better known as the chief of Nagasu Taxi, who took me under his wing when I was in Fukuoka. He's still as brash and clumsy as I remember, at least from what I saw. I owe him and Date-san so much. Those two are truly irreplaceable. Hey! Time to wait for the next phone call. Let's see. We got the phone call right around that car. So if I just start running back, I can maybe get the phone call again? Or is it based on distance from the bar? Looks like it's distance from the bar. Okay.
Light as a feather.
Unless... Fuck, at least... Just wait for a call. Okay. Call me!
3, 2, 1, blast.
There it is. Okay, it is distance from the bar.
Sayama?
Huh?
Kaoru Sayama?
Huh?
The one and only. She gave me a call not too long ago. You up for it?
Let's go! Dude, I never thought she'd get mentioned.
Yeah, thought so. But honestly, you should go. You guys went through thick and thin together, right? Least you could do is see how she's doing.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry for dumping this on you. I didn't know till just now either. So, mind cutting me some slack?
Actually, I appreciate it.
See you later then.
Oh my god, let's go. Oh, the bar, right? Harbor Light, you got it, Chief. Let's heckin' go. I've been waiting for Kaoru to get mentioned again. I thought the writers were gonna be cowards, dude. I didn't think they'd bring her back, even though I doubt anything's gonna come of it other than a few nice words. But she's back, dude. After all this time.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. Are you set? I assume you're ready to go?
Ready.
I'm prepared.
Great. Then let's get going. When was the last time you saw Sayama, anyway?
15 years ago.
When I moved to Okinawa, so that'd be a little over 15 years.
I know my lore.
We first met in 2006. To think it's been 17 years. Kaoru Sayama, a former detective in the Osaka police, and the ace of Division 4, the Anti-Yakuza Task Force. We partnered together for a certain incident regarding the Tojo clan. And then... as the bomb kept ticking down, I decided to spend the last moments of my life with this incredible woman.
Damn, 15 years? I haven't seen her for a while either, but nowhere near as long as that. Earlier, she said she's here on business. Asked me if I wanted to catch up and all. I'm something of a big shot at work, you know.
What's with the big talk?
Nobody else would listen to me brag. Well, it might have been 15 years, but Sayama's as sharp as ever. There's a chance she'll spot you at a distance, so we better play it safe.
I don't know. There is also a chance she's forgotten all
Nah.
You're hopeless.
Ain't no way. What?
Wireless earphones and mic. We usually use them during investigations, but I'll loan these to you. That
They
way,
looked like a
you
pair of
listen in on
googly
the
eyes for a second.
conversation, and I'll be able to hear what you have to say too. Come on, let's get moving.
Man. Do 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 do. She looks the exact fucking same. Ow. How do you do that?
She hasn't changed one bit.
Seriously. I guess Date does too, but still.
How long are you here for?
I'll be leaving the day after tomorrow.
How's Tomio-san doing?
She's great. Mama's been manning the bar every night. I think she's doing even better than me.
Glad to hear it. Best you spend time with family while you can.
That's certainly true. But still, it's been a long time. About 6-7 years or so, right? The last time we spoke was when you called me about Kazuma's passing, I believe.
Right. Sorry for dropping that bombshell back then.
It's fine. I'm sure I would have heard about it sooner or later. After all, he was quite infamous among the police.
But you've seen the video, haven't you?
His name always popped up whenever something big happened. You got any guys that buy into the whole Kazuma Kiryu hidden mastermind conspiracy?
We do, yes. Kazuma Kiryu is actually still alive. He's been pulling the strings behind society as we speak. Those rumors, right? What kind of officer would say that? It's complete nonsense.
Well, guess that means his legacy was that impactful. Can't blame folks for making him into some urban legend, especially if they never knew him.
I suppose so. But to think he's gone, even now, I still can't fathom it. How can someone as tough as him just die?
Good question.
How? When I've seen him cheat death time after time.
Same.
Unbelievable, right? He was one stubborn son of a gun.
He really was.
Still married to the job?
Pretty much.
Heard you transferred to the juvenile division. That was news to me.
Shocking, right? Some career path.
But you requested a transfer, right? There a reason for that?
There is actually. It's all because of the dissolution.
The Great Dissolution?
Yeah. Remember how Daigo Dojima and other big names started a security company after all that went down?
They did?
It was a haven for former Yakuza.
Right.
I figured if Kazuma were still alive, he would have lent them a hand. That man is practically the icon of the old Yakuza and all.
I didn't know they did that.
I'm sure he would have taken it upon himself to clean up after them too. And if they were in charge of the cleanup, then as a cop,
Why wasn't Ichiban aware of that?
Prevention. At least that's what I thought.
In other words, you're trying to prevent kids from becoming petty criminals or joining the Yakuza. Hence the transfer.
Right you are. It's tougher than I thought, but it's rewarding work.
And that way you could feel connected to Kiryu.
That's one way to put it. If I wanted to sound cool, that is. But yeah, that's why I'm bent on pursuing my new dreams. And that's why I want to keep doing what I can. But maybe a part of me is still waiting for him.
Oh.
Aren't I just so faithful?
Sayama, look, the truth is...
Don't, Date-san.
It's fine.
Something wrong?
No, you're just way too good for him.
Hey. Man. Suffering builds character, ain't that right, chat?
Thanks for that.
Ain't that
Date-san.
right?
Seems I was a luckier man than I thought.
Seriously.
And we ain't done
me.
suffering.
You sure you don't want to tell her anything?
I'm sure. As long as she's got a dream to chase, she's better off without me around.
That's the hardest pill to swallow. But you know what, Kiryu?
What?
You should live how you want to. If there's a woman you love, you hold on to her. Never let go. I'm getting jealous just looking at you.
I guess you'd know best. considering
He's
you've got
down
me
that
divorced
shit.
before.
What? Low blow, man.
Sorry. It was just a joke. Thanks, Date-san.
A real heartbreaker, aren't you? But I meant it. Yeah, every word. Just do what you want to do. You've got tons of folks on your side, supporting you. And don't you forget that.
I won't.
I got to see Sayama, who I spent most of my time with in Osaka. To keep the youth from joining the Yakuza in the future, she transferred to the juvenile division. It seems the life I lived influenced hers. Perhaps the choices I've made weren't for nothing. Yo, max level on that one. Oh, okay, we can just summon her through pound mates. Let's go. Let's go. I hope she's as strong as Asakura. She is! Arraign your opposition with a flurry of indictments courtesy of the infamous Huntress herself. This series of wooden sword strikes will hit all enemies for 2,000 base damage and may just silence them for good. Doesn't cost a turn. It's damn expensive though. Off we go.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu.
Sure.
Alright. This time it's not too big a deal. This one's during the day. Oh, okay. Good thing it specified during the day. We got 2 more. Oh, this one. Okay. Perfect. I'm glad we didn't change the time of day. Oh, it doesn't like sharp turns. Understood. All right. Far out.
There you are, Kiryu. Got some interesting news on my end. Might take a while.
What do you mean by take a while? Nah, I got time. I got time. I got time. I got time.
Well, I'll give it to you straight. It's about Akiyama.
Yay!
Akiyama.
I miss him. The moneylender from Sky Finance. Tate-san said he hadn't heard from him for a while.
I take it you heard something?
I did. Seems he'd made his way out of Japan, right about when the Tojo clan and Omi alliance disbanded. So, that would be about 4 years ago.
And what? That's it?
For now, I've tried finding him through all my contacts, but the man's a slippery one. Now, this is rumor-level intel here, but supposedly, he's been sighted in Singapore a few times. Fitting, too, since they rake in investments from all over. A guy like him would feel right at home.
Well, he's been out of town this long. Any chance he'd even come back?
Every time we met, he'd doubt me like no tomorrow. Kept saying you just had to be alive. He even guessed I was in on it at one point. But after I kept playing it off, I guess he got fed up. I mean, we're the ones who distanced ourselves from Akiyama. The Daidoji had us promise that. No exceptions.
Yeah, I know. Can't exactly fault him for taking off like that. I'm at least glad to know he's doing well.
It was always a risk, meeting with him. Man might act like a goof, but he's sharp as a tack. The moment you got close enough to listen in, he'd have sniffed you out. If that happened, you can bet the Daidoji would act real fast.
Right. Guess it's time we call it then. You've done more than enough, Date-san. Taichi, Kazuki, Yuya. You even got in touch with Sayama.
Hang on. I didn't call you out here to close up shop. Rather, how would you feel about taking it a step further?
What do you mean?
You want to go to Singapore?
Let's be frank. Daidoji doesn't care who you see. At least, I don't think. That's fair to assume, right? I mean, you haven't gotten any complaints, have you?
Guess not.
That means either they haven't noticed what we're doing, or they're letting us get away with it.
They're definitely letting us.
A or B, I say we go all in, and get in touch with who you want to see most.
Oh?
If I had to guess,
yeah,
that'd be Haruka.
Yeah. We gots to. Are they still holding the orphanage like?
And all but disappeared.
Are they still holding the orphanage as collateral?
Daidoji.
Like, it still risks them, no?
Broke that promise.
Because that's what they did a lot of the times in The Man Who Erased His Name.
It in well for you. But still.
Wait, Date-san.
What's up?
When this place gets so quiet, I don't even hear anyone outside.
What the shit? Are we surrounded by Daidoji? What? Liu Mang?
So what's the deal? They with the Daidoji?
Nah, never seen him before. Tell you one thing, though. They definitely didn't come here for a drink.
Huh?
What's wrong? You wanted to fight? Well, here I am. Come on!
Date doesn't give a fuck. Mysterious man. Oh wait, is he actually helping? No, he's not. He's just looking the part. How cute. There we go. Level 40 though, pretty strong. Not strong enough.
Here we go.
What?
Try this on for size.
Hi. Do I have a strong grapple? I do. Drunken Fist. Die.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Something wrong?
Pine Bamboo Plus. I keep missing those prompts. They're pretty fast. Almost. Do. They're giving me a lot of money. Oh yeah. Love to see it.
Who are these guys? Any idea?
Huh. They're definitely not any old thugs. In fact, they moved like pros.
Snakeflower Triad remnants?
Right. Guess they're not done yet.
What?
Wait, you're...
The fellas you took down here. They're a group of Liumang boys called the White Masks. They'll work for anyone who pays them. Need some skulls cracked? They're there to please.
Hang on. Just what are you... Akiyama?
Not every day someone holds their own against White Masks, let alone this many. And after seeing you fight, there's no mistaking it. Do me a favor and be up front, eh? Kiryu-san? Still with the cold shoulder routine. All these years, and you can't bend a little?
Wait, so you mean this whole setup was you?
Sure was. Every time I asked Date-san about you, he'd give me the same crap about you being dead. No doubt he'd keep that up if I hadn't caught you red-handed, hmm?
But that's just... you can't...
Oh, so you would have been honest with me this time around?
Well, I...
See? There he goes again.
Akiyama, what the hell?
This is for lying to me.
You must really think I'm stupid.
And this is for this is for saving my life. Kisses him.
For all the secrecy, it was pretty obvious. No way in hell you'd die that easily. And sure enough, right when the Tojo and Omi disbanded, I got word that old 6 feet under Kiryu made a surprise visit. I figured for sure
Who snitched?
things must have cooled down by then. But nope, that was all she wrote. Kazuma Kiryu's glorious return fizzled out.
I bet it was Majima.
Legend. Not even a word my way either. I guess I didn't matter since I'm not part of your little gang.
Then,
I will say that Akiyama's voice doesn't fit here.
I asked a buddy to keep tabs on everything. Trail Date-san and see if maybe anything's changed.
It needs to be a little deeper.
Date-san was
That's what I think.
key. Surely he'd find a way to get in contact with Kiryu-san. Lo and behold, just the other day, I hear old Date's been frequenting a certain bar out in Ijincho. All I had to do was come back to Japan, play my cards right, and poof. Here I am, and there you are. So, with that out of the way, maybe it's time you explained yourself.
And just what is it you want me to tell you? Why I had to become a ghost?
I'll take anything so long as it's good. You and your pal here are done playing me for a fool.
He's so mad. He's so mad.
Maybe give it up, Kiryu. I'd rather not get slugged by Akiyama again.
Yeah, he's so mad he didn't even
I ain't
kick us.
apologizing yet, by the way. I'm still ready to kick you across the street.
Hey now, not funny.
Fine, I'll tell you everything.
Actually,
like
you can
finally
tell he
won,
was holding back
Akiyama.
because he didn't kick us.
So that's it then. That's the story. So what, Kiryu-san? You made a pact with this Daidoji faction to protect Haruka-chan and Haruto-kun?
I did. I needed to be dead to the world, and I had to keep silent to make good on my word. Date-san was there when I made that promise. I made him my sole witness. It was my fault he couldn't tell you all this time. You want to blame someone? Blame me.
Like I even could after all that. Especially not now that I know you're dying.
Sorry. You know, it doesn't matter who I tell. They always start treating me nice.
Oh, brother. And you just had to lay it on me, huh?
So what you been up to, Akiyama? You snuck away from Kamurocho without so much as a peep.
Well, as you know, I get smitten pretty easily. Before I knew it, I chased some girl way out the country. Thanks to that, however, I got to take it easy. Almost feel guilty now, what with how rough you guys have had it.
Yeah? Well, I heard you left at a good time. Got out just as the Tojo clan disbanded. Right around then, the governor
When dubbed
enacted his
actors use
Kamurocho
Japanese
three-day
honorific
plan.
sounds out of place.
Anyone
I
operating
suppose.
even an inch outside the law got shut down. Knowing you, that must have thrown a wrench your way. I'm sure the police came knocking, yeah?
Hey, if you knew, you could have at least thrown me a bone, huh? The money I handled mostly comes from gray zones, so I had to spread it across the globe to keep it safe.
Right, and then you ended up in Singapore.
Wait, what? Singapore? Who said anything about that?
Huh? Was that wrong?
Wrong as can be. But it's not like I tell you the truth either way.
Of course not. We had our secrets, and now Akiyama's returning the favor.
You wouldn't be that stingy, would you?
Sure I would. I'm a moneylender, remember?
Let's not forget he's still sick the Liumang after us, too. You know, I should file a complaint to Sun Hee. Tell her boys they ought to check their target next time.
Right. Anyway. All in all, I get there wasn't much you could do, given the circumstances. But how long have we known each other? We've taken on countless Yakuza, and been through the ringer. How many times now?
At least...
If you're wondering whether I was cool with being left out, the answer's
10
no.
years?
Didn't you just say you
12 years?
Look, point is, you didn't even ask me for help.
They weren't lifelong friends,
You went
but
off to
they
carry
did do
that
a lot
weight
together.
all by yourself. Buddy, that's just plain lame.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyhow, I won't go blaming you. On the contrary, I'm gonna help you see things through.
Oh, Akiyama.
This might have started off as some Daidoji deal, Kiryu-san, but I'm gonna guess you're in deep again, huh? Fat chance I'll just sit back and ignore that.
I appreciate it, but if you get involved, my promise to the Daidojis as good as empty.
Right, the pact you made. And what? You just stick to the
He
shadow
did blow
of
up
the
a
rest
building
of
and
your
rain
life?
money on him to give his
Was there
business a
really
startup
no
loan.
other way?
Yeah, but it's not like he didn't figure that who it was until like what, like
Let's just say they were pretty dire.
6 years later. He does, yeah.
I sure have never
But it
lived
wasn't
life as a
Kiryu who
dead
planted the bomb,
far as I'm
was it?
aware.
No, that was Nishiki.
Still, I can only imagine how lonely you feel. You can't see how
Kiryu was involved in the process of the bomb blowing up.
That's the idea.
Hey now, Kiryu. What'd I tell you earlier? The Daidoji might give you a pass, even to see Haruka. Even if it's just a quick glance. It's great you're keeping your promise, but is it worth it? You don't have much time left.
I know.
It is close enough.
That's why I can't do it.
What?
So what if I do meet with Haruka now? Before long, I'll just be gone from her life again.
Closure. It's
They'd have
about
to watch me die a
closure.
second time. Some good that do.
You sure about that?
Kiryu, have you learned nothing?
Meeting today, seeing you again after
You
so
dense
long.
motherfucker.
It's like whatever I had pent up inside just disappeared. For my money, I can't see myself regretting this one bit. You changed my life, Kiryu-san. I don't know where.
Closure, I hardly know her. Alright. Pods?
You gave me a chance when I was at rock bottom. Of course, you didn't exactly know it.
Pods, someone deny his
Right as
his finance from Sky Finance.
Some hard-headed lunatic in the same town who kept fighting no matter what he was up against. You're more than you realize, Kiryu-san. It wasn't just opportunity. It was more than some chance. You gave me the courage to keep on living. You made a difference. And because of that, I did all I could to find you. You're a special person to me, believe it or not. And really, I'll bet Haruka-chan feels it even more.
Come off it, Akiyama. I'm nothing special, and you know it.
Oh, shut up, Kiryu.
You believe that?
If I see her again, if I see Haruka, death might actually become scary.
That's okay to admit that.
Who knows? Maybe I'm just a coward.
You can admit that.
I wouldn't go that far, Kiryu.
You don't have to push that blame on someone else. You can be afraid.
Something he fears after all. Feel a lot better about myself, honestly.
Great. Always something to say. You really are sharp.
How's
as a tack.
Hana-chan doing? You're telling me you two didn't get together? That's a shame.
Well, I'd say that settles it then, Kiryu. Next time we do this, I'm bringing Haruka in. She might even have Haruto with her.
You're not serious. I want to see Haruto.
You think I'd say so otherwise?
Yeah, let's do it.
Seeing you in a whole new light, Date-san. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
A new light, huh? Well, anyway, let's toast. Bury the hatchet good and deep.
Now we're talking. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Yeah, for now.
I met up with Akiyama, though it would be more accurate to say he ambushed me. That definitely caught me off guard. But knowing him, I should have expected it. Akiyama told me I gave him the courage to live, so there's no way I'm going to shrivel up and succumb to death now. Yeah! God, Akiyama must be expensive. You gotta take a loan to summon him. Yeah, with pound mates. Millionaire Strike. The lifeline of Kamurocho never hesitates to lend his foes an ass-kicking, free of interest. Using his wealth for the noblest of purposes, all enemies will suffer 2,000 base damage, and even might still fall for his charm. Doesn't cost a turn. Okay, suddenly, the idle final ability becomes viable if you use Akiyama. You just have to spend 10 million yen. Or more. Yes.
Hello?
Hey, Kiryu. It's Date. But if you want to hear it, you're gonna need to travel.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Great. Perfect timing, too. All right, then. I'm gonna have you head over to Serena.
Serena?
Yeah. Akiyama's bringing over a special guest. The very last one I want you to meet. Care to hazard a guess?
You don't mean Haruka, do you?
And Haruto, too. They came all the way from Okinawa. I haven't told them you're still alive or anything, but I'm sure they'd be thrilled to see you. More so than vice versa, I'd say.
Date-san, how long have you been planning this? Was this your plan all along? To bring me back into Haruka's life? No matter how nice that sounds. I'd be breaking my agreement with the Daidoji.
Well, you can worry about them later. By now, just get a move on to Serena. This might be your last chance to see her. Better to regret having gone than never going at all. Got it? Now I suggest you hurry.
We're going.
No! Don't look so satisfied about this! You can't leave me, Uncle Kaz! You can't give up! Uncle Kaz! Uncle Kaz!
Streets are awfully empty.
This might be your last chance to see her. Better to regret having gone than never going at all. Got it? Now I suggest you hurry.
What, are they gonna give me the choice? Nah, I don't think so.
What would I do if I saw Uncle Kaz again?
That voice. Is she really here?
Sorry, but what kind of question is that? Do you know something, Akiyama-san? I thought we were here for a get-together with Date-san.
Sorry, that was just a hypothetical. But I've told you before, haven't I? How I don't buy that Kiryu-san's actually dead. So if the man were still around, well, I bet he'd pop up out of nowhere on a day like this.
What a dramatic guy.
Especially with you and Haruto-kun here in Kamurocho of all places.
Wait, you're saying he's coming? Uncle Kaz?
I am. At least, hypothetically. And now we're back to my original question.
If Uncle Kaz really did show up, I'd be really happy to see him alive and well. And in the same breath, I feel like I'd realize how weak we are on our own.
Huh?
It's been years since everyone at Morning Glory and I heard that Uncle Kaz died. Regardless of whether he's alive or in heaven, we always supported each other, so we could meet him with our heads held high. Some of the kids are already all grown up and make enough money to get by on their own. We all admired Uncle Kaz's strength, and when the going got tough, we'd grit our teeth and push through it. So, it wouldn't be right for me to say that I want to see him again, no matter how badly. Because I don't know if I'll ever be ready to face him.
I get it, Haruka-chan.
You've gotten so strong, Haruka. Like mother, like daughter. Isn't that right, Yumi?
Don't you dare be back with Date. I'll Kiryu Yuza, motherfucker, you know that? Don't get back in there! Get back in there, goddammit! Oh shit, is that the Daidoji?
You with the Daidoji?
We've been keeping an eye on you, you know. Hanawa may be dead, but we are certainly not. Had we not pitied you, we never would have loosened the grip on your leash. It seems we've given you the impression you had the freedom to do whatever you wish.
What are you getting at?
Let's talk about your detective friend.
You guys know my cover is exposed.
There are consequences for breaking an agreement. He fails to comprehend
You got
that
like
simple concept.
you know I'm exposed, right?
It's gotten
You know
out of hand.
Kazuma Kiryu has been exposed.
So could you just
Internet,
keep him in line?
VTuber said I'm
Then
alive.
we'll let bygones be bygones.
What did you do to him?
Follow us if you care to find out.
Are we not gonna bring that up? That's kind of like, how are you guys taking care of that? Oh damn, they fucked him up.
Date-san. Hey, you okay? What happened?
Because you swore to abandon the name Kazuma Kiryu, the Daidoji faction would pose no threat to you or those around you. Detective Date himself witnessed the exchange. He was very much aware of the consequences.
Hey, Kiryu. What is it, Date-san?
No hi. How'd it go? Did you meet Haruka?
If Kiryu-san had met her, you wouldn't have gotten off this easy. Consider yourself lucky, because right about now, your lungs would be heavy with the water of Tokyo Bay.
Wait, you didn't see her? Why?
She can stand on her own 2 feet now, and that's good enough for me. I don't have the right to interfere with her life. And I never would have known that without your help. I'm in your debt. Words can't describe how much.
Kiryu.
For now. Let me start by taking care of them.
Why don't we all just settle down? You're the ones who broke off the agreement. You only have yourselves to blame. We also heard from Date-san. You're running out of time.
But shouldn't you know?
To let you go. Let you run free at the end of your life.
I thought you guys would know.
Said you'd only be saying your farewells to a loved one.
Huh? I thought the Doji group would be the ones to know about the cancer.
You are no longer Kazuma Kiryu. That man is long gone. That was your side of the agreement. Now I want to hear this from your mouth. Kazuma Kiryu is dead. You swore it once. Now swear it again.
Seems like you'll bend any which way to please the faction. I almost feel sorry for you.
Care to elaborate?
I went to Hawaii for a mission from the Daidoji, one I've yet to complete. Which means you don't have permission to kill me. And the only way you'll stop me is over my dead body.
Hey!
That was your last chance to pull the trigger. But because the faction won't allow it, you hesitated. Now you'll suffer all the pain my friend endured, and then some. That's why I said I almost felt sorry for you.
I'd back off if I were you. Because you just made a terrible mistake. You're finished, Kiryu.
I don't know who that is. I have no idea who you're talking about. Also, get a hold of my friends. Alright, let's do a little war cry. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha-hui. Alright, everybody. We're gonna hold off on Karaoke Fever. How much money y'all got? Hold on. How much you got on you right now? Hold on. I'm just curious. How much does Daidoji have at this moment in time? How much you carrying in your pockets? Run them. Run your pockets. Run them thing. You're pathetic. You're stupid.
Bring it on! Special order! Enjoy!
Okay.
There we go.
Give him hell! Right! Double the trouble! Double the flame!
Ooh. Hand grenade. Oh shit. Damn it, I could not parry it. Rocket launcher! Watch out! Gun. I blocked it. Damn, I'm good. Damn, it's so good to be back. Come here. You're getting it. Get up. Just stop wasting my time. Whew. There we go. They had money.
Learning more every day.
Sweet.
You still with me, Date-san?
Yeah. Can't go out before the guy who's always ready to die.
Sorry. It's my fault you were
I should have called Akiyama.
I should have known this would happen, but I went ahead and tried to see Haruka anyway. If I'd held up my end of the bargain, it wouldn't have come to this. But in the end, you had to pay for it.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm only doing this because I want to.
Stay back. If you kill me, know that you'll never get away with it.
Relax. I'm not gonna kill you. After all, the fault lies with me. Your only mistake was forcing him to pay my dues. If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have cared what happens to me.
Do you think that excuses what you've done?
No. But even if I got on my knees and begged, there's nothing left for me to lose. All I can do now is renew our agreement. I will never try to meet Haruka or any of my friends again, nor try contacting them. And once this business with the Seiryu clan in Polycon is settled, I swear not to get involved with Kasuga and his friends again.
God damn.
Right. That includes Date-san too.
Kiryu!
If you ever cross the Daidoji again, Makoto Date will be the first to go. And don't you forget it. That's all we had to say. Man, why'd I get stuck with this shitty job?
No kidding. Talk about bad luck. I'll take you somewhere to get treated, but after that, we're done.
Ugh.
Man.
Sheesh. Who'd have thought I'd get roughed up at this age?
Seriously. Maybe next time try not to put yourself in danger, Date-san.
Well, it would have been worth it if you'd got to say goodbye to Haruka.
Don't worry about it. I'm actually feeling pretty good, all things considered. When you're raising kids, there'll be a day you have to set them loose. Haruka and the kids at Morning Glory, they've all grown up strong. There's nothing else I can teach them, and it's better for me to disappear before they figure that out themselves. It's about time I do, for good. After all, I was meant to die back in Hiroshima.
And reminds me. I got in touch with Haruka and Akiyama earlier. Told them I'd be late because I got in a car accident.
An accident, huh?
Did they send a picture or a video?
Their excuse would fly.
Boy, were they surprised. Especially Akiyama. Once he realized you wouldn't make it, that guy's definitely gonna grill me later.
Mind telling him I'm sorry?
Pretty sure he'd rather hear that from you. He's gonna start moping again, you know.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I should get going.
All right. Hey, you said you were feeling pretty good, right? You saying you have no more regrets in life? 'Cause that's not what this whole thing was about. I don't care what the hell you're sick with. You've given up too much of yourself to it. It's like you're not afraid of dying. And giving up before you see where the chips fall? That's not the Kiryu I know. What happened to the Dragon of Dojima? The man who'd keep fighting even if it's a losing battle. What are the odds of you fighting that illness and winning? Gotta be higher than 0.
Yeah, must be.
What are you telling me?
For the past few days, I've met with a bunch of folks who knew the old you. They all remember you as a fighter. Whenever the